No
We're
hands.
not raising her goddamn
Here's a
hands.
hand.
I don't see hands. Everybody's got to raise at least one hand. Oh, yeah, all at once.
And all you have to hear is the music and put your hand down and then nobody will.
My hands are up. My hands are up. My hands are up. My hands are up. Come on.
Dad.
I see we're live, so I don't have to raise my hand.
Look at you three.
Dorks. The three.
What a bunch
the three
of
dwarves.
dorks.
Yeah, the dorks.
Yeah, dorks.
That's not nice. All right, welcome to the League of Dwarfs.
School.
No, the League of Roses. And,
League of Jiminy.
And we welcome to the table the White Rose, who is a group of monster hunters who are stranded in Barovia by choice. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if that means you're stranded or not. I guess it doesn't. So before we get into our adventure, we always have a little introduction and a question. We're sort of creatures of habit, so we always start on the same side. So we'll start with the right-hand side of the screen, make our way all the way around to the left. So here we go.
Hi, my name is Michael, and I play the character Lazarus. Now, Lazarus is a Dao warlock, which means that his pact, the person he made the pact with, was with Earth Genie, and which means he gets like certain Earth spells as he progresses and levels up, as well as being able to cast Eldritch Blast, which he does a lot of the time.
Which is his really, basically.
Yeah, basically the most useful skill he has.
And the barrel.
Yeah, and then let's see, to describe him, he's like very pale. He has like almost glowing, like pale-ish blue eyes, and he has a scar running down his chest and a bandaged left arm. And then, other than that, the question of the day was,
What does your character hate doing?
What is something your character hates doing?
he hates being the bearer of bad news. So like
That's a
telling
good one.
someone that someone they care about passed away, things of that sort.
Yeah, that's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Like a police officer.
Yep.
Yeah. Is there something that's not quite so heavy? Like not just saying, oh, so-and-so's dead. What's another thing he doesn't like to do? He doesn't like to yell at people?
No,
Well,
I'll get back to it.
Okay. Legitimately, I'm digging a little further than you probably thought. So don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. All right. Next up we have...
Hi, my name's Richard, and I play the character Grutz Breaker. Grutz is a 6'9" half-orc bar wizard. And what is a bar wizard? It's a barbarian wizard who can cast many and mighty spells, such as Fist, his axe, his kicks, and everything are all
Rage.
magical. Very much magical, and he can rage very hard. Yeah.
Is Rage of Magic...
Yeah, it's
spell?
magical. It's his specialty. Yeah. It's his strongest magic. Just like he is Eldritch Brass, Grutz has rage. He casts rage.
You always forget about his hair. It's very important.
Very, very long, flowing, silky smooth hair. Beautiful hair.
Very long. Silky
Very
smooth.
long. It can
Oh.
grow at its own will, and it's magic, almost
Yeah,
like magic.
You can do anything with it.
And he has a beard that's sentient and can move around and grab stuff.
So you got the hair from Randolph, who died.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And the hair you can make it any length or
Yes.
anything you want. Color, I think, right?
Yes, any color.
So you can do a beetle haircut,
Yes.
or you could do an Adolf Hitler look. Or
Exactly.
You could, yeah, all kinds of stuff,
And
which you
then-
haven't used.
I have not used yet.
Because no matter what, even if you try to do an Adolf Hitler, you're still going to look like Grutz.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty
Grutz.
sexy with that 14 charisma, though.
Yeah, we'll have to get rid of that. Somehow.
So beautiful.
Figure out how to figure out.
So highly. So beautiful. Grutz got so
You could do
beautiful.
the
like that.
Superman cut.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I will.
The little
For this,
swirl.
The little
Grutz is-
curl.
Yeah,
Or you
Grutz
could
is
do the
doing the
Jimmy
Superman.
Neutron.
No, Grutz is doing the Superman cut.
Jimmy Neutron has the big wave.
Yes.
Mm.
He's gonna
Now,
have
you
to
also-
a big fudge swirl.
Yeah, it's a fudge. Yeah, it's like a dip. All right, and so you also have with you,
Piddlewick, the mighty baby doll.
we could get 3, I think.
Yes.
There's a 2. I think it's 3.
Who knows?
It was 3.
3.
It is a scary looking doll for anyone but Grutz, who
It's an
thinks it looks cute.
automaton.
Yes.
It's very short.
Yes. It's
Bigger than somebody else on this table. But
Yep.
Yeah, about 3 feet tall.
It's about 3 feet tall. Yep.
Very angry looking.
Yep.
Yeah. And you've been carrying him around.
Yep. In a
So
little
we have to remember
front
that.
sack.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we're going to have to talk about that because I think he'll have to limit you some things that you do if you do that, okay?
That's fine. I can put him on my back.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess he doesn't weigh that much.
No.
But it might be something in terms of your dexterity or something. I don't know. All right. And did we ask you your question?
No, I have not been. What does my character hate doing?
Hates doing.
My character hates helping people who don't even try to help themselves. Fucking
I
hates
thought
it.
you were just gonna leave it at
Yeah, I did too.
he's helping
Yeah,
people.
I was gonna say you're ideal for this group.
So Grutz is all for helping people for some monetary gain or whatever. But
Monetary
what
gain,
Grutz
really?
hates the most is when there's a situation, there's someone that needs rescuing, and they don't even bother trying to help themselves. You know, maybe you try to help them, they do dumb stuff just to make things worse.
Maybe they actively make things worse.
Actively make things worse.
Maybe they don't
And
know that
Grutz
they're
hate
doing that.
Well, even if they don't know
Maybe
it,
they should listen to
that
what they're
doesn't
told.
mean Grutz doesn't feel
sounds like a slave.
some hatred
No.
towards that. Because it's not just in that situation. Say if something bad's going on in the town,
Yeah.
Grutz can go and save the current problem, current danger.
Or the idiot
But if the
could
people
go
don't
themselves
change
in
and the
danger.
people don't stand up for themselves, there's just going to be something else to replace that, regardless of what he does.
The
Exactly.
people don't stand up for themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if they don't do what they're told.
I didn't say
Stay
that.
put. Like stay put.
They
Sounds like you're putting words in his mouth.
sure
You
is.
should not.
I am.
You should not.
Mine kind of had the same sentiments.
All right, very good. Well, that was a very complicated answer. That means Grutz is a very deep thinker.
Yeah. I was going to say
Sure.
thinking originally.
Just thinking. Okay. All right, next.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I play two characters. The first one is N. He's an 87-year-old human paladin for the his goddess Ezra. He is 6'4", looks like the Witcher, the old. Yeah.
Doesn't have the hair.
He has long silver hair.
Oh, I guess.
How does he look old? Is he wrinkled? He's wrinkled.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, his body is old
Why
on the
not?
outside, but his
his
stamina,
soul is young.
his soul is young on the inside.
It all just doesn't. We need to talk about that. It just doesn't work because he's so strong. And he,
I don't know.
There's
how
all
Like
you
in a
kinds of stuff.
magical world where there's magic and
Yeah,
good,
that can't work.
and
It
good
doesn't
vibes,
work.
Look,
anything's
he
possible.
has to. He has to.
To be fair,
be,
to be fair, if this had happened to anyone's human character, he probably should have retired or died by now.
Yeah. Is he human?
He's human.
Yeah.
He's
I think
87.
I think he's. It's like Professor X, right? Like you don't just throw Professor X out there, but he is powerful.
How old is Professor X?
I don't know, like 60.
Who? I was going to say he's probably like 40.
Let me look up.
Professor X.
Yeah.
Let me look him
He's
up.
not that old. Look at how long he was
Bald.
in
He's
the
old.
movies.
He's bald. He's in a wheelchair.
And the X-Men are all
Baldness
kids.
represents how you're.
They're all
I'm
teenagers.
just going on
Well, he's
the.
actually 60.
Yeah, there you go.
He's
That's
actually
right.
60.
I'm
yeah.
going on the
He's
fact
actually
that
60. In the regular comics.
I know
His-
more
It's
about
like a
X-Men
time
than
travel.
you.
He has to age.
going on the fact his
Well, yeah,
goddess
now
is
he's older.
bestowing him some youthful energy.
Yeah, somewhere along the line there's. Okay, all right. So what is it? Something? Oh, I can almost guess.
He
With Anne.
he
What does he hate
hates
doing?
converting people to his religion.
Oh,
Oh,
I
that's
thought it was,
odd.
He
I thought it was
thinks
going to be having sex.
What
he
religion
doesn't
does
want
that? Hates
to
that?
force people to love Ezra because
Oh.
if they don't love them, why would you
He
force
doesn't
them
do
to
a lot of
love them? Because
converting,
it'd be
yeah.
a fake conversion.
Yeah.
So I've never had him try to convert anybody.
It's
they
because your
just-
religion sucks.
He just doesn't feel. He feels like they wouldn't be true believers.
It's not the temple of the divine form.
Let's think about it
They,
like
they
this
wouldn't
way.
be true to believers.
The reason why the Temple of the Divine Force is so great is because we teach you to love yourself.
Exactly.
You got to
As
start
you
with
are.
yourself. You got to start. Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Exactly.
Anne
Look
has done
inward
that.
to look outward.
Anne has
Yeah,
done that.
that's what the Temple of Divine Form
He
is.
went away on a sabbatical.
They make you look
and-
inward.
On that sabbatical.
And
he
once
was
you look
like-
inward, you
he
don't go
was
out.
hot to look at about himself. All right, I missed it, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
And then my second character is W. He's N's younger brother. He's 27. He's also a human. He's a witch, which is kind of a homebrewed class that kind of imbues spirits into your weapons. And he's young. He has brown
He's
hair,
hip.
blue eyes. He has a Henry Cavill chin. Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of between the two. You're filling out a.
I
complete
mean, if you
Henry
combine them,
Yeah.
if you fusion dance and combine the both, you might actually get him.
But he doesn't
Yeah.
have the hair. He has
Exactly. He's a little
Longer
too
hair,
slimy
right?
and
So-
a little
Yeah, he has
slimy.
shorter hair.
well, he's
and
shorter.
he's skinny.
He's slimy too.
Yeah, he
And
has
he's
short,
slimy.
like, swoosh to the
He's
side,
moist.
kind of like
He's a
hair.
moist little man.
He has fancy hair.
He's a
He has
moist
hair
boy.
like this,
Swoosh to the side.
where it's swooshed to the side.
Oh.
Oh, he's a
Okay.
moist boy.
He's a what boy?
He's a moist boy.
Ooh.
He grew up in both a paladin and cleric household, so he took the Coven of Steel because he is proficient in swords and weaponry.
He grew up in a paladin
/ cleric household.
cleric household, and he's a witch.
Yeah, Dad
Yeah.
was a paladin, Mom was a cleric.
You remember when people rebel when they're kids?
Yeah,
That's
you
what
know,
he
when
did.
you're a
Yeah.
teenager, you do what everybody tells you not to.
He's your
He
original
didn't fit in
smoker.
with the others.
You don't do drugs? Well,
Yeah.
look at me now. I'm gonna go do
W.
drugs. You know.
Yeah, W's busy leading everybody astray.
Yes.
Exactly.
I
Sure
can hear
is.
us.
Yeah.
It's good. Must be in the kitchen.
One of the things W hates doing is commuting from town to town. He wishes
Commuting?
there was a faster way to commute.
He was Jiminy Carlyle, so I grew up to carry him. and he can sleep the whole time.
You make the journey going around seem like so casual. Like, I hate the commute going to
Yeah.
Barovia.
It's interesting to know because you're always traveling.
Yes.
Exactly.
So
We're kinda
having
like a
stayed in
circus.
Vallaki as long as you have,
Like a circus.
you must have been happy.
Yes.
I
He
see.
enjoyed
Until the fires
the
happen.
Yeah.
stagnant. He wishes like just traveling to other
Till the
places
fires
was
start.
faster.
Whatever.
Just wants to ride up like a giant bug or go through a portal, you know.
Well, that's good. Okay, well, I would never have guessed these. I thought that maybe ends was going to have something to do with sex, but otherwise I didn't have a clue. Okay, and finally we have.
All right, best for last. I'm Mike. I play Jiminy Carlyle. He's a 2'4" halfling hunter, 200 pounds, of pure muscle, obviously.
Yeah, musclehead.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
What else do you need to know? No, it's Jiminy Carlyle.
It has a was a
Short, sweet, to the
flamingo
point.
leg. It's a
You
flamingo
just
leg.
can't ever get it right. You know, at this point, we're
Is
just
it a
gonna go
flamingo
with
It's a
leg?
peacock.
peacock leg.
Peacock.
God damn. Okay.
That's the
And,
second time he said flamingo.
And you're 2'4"?
I already said it. 2'4".
Not even 2.5. Okay. Very
Whose fault is
wide.
that?
One
It's
day.
not mine.
Very wide. Okay. Yeah.
Can't fit through most doors.
All right. Well, we are all on pins and needles as to find out what he hates doing.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Jiminy Carlyle is a simple man with simple needs, and you know what? He just doesn't want to have to take a shower or a bath. He hates bathing. It's a pain in the ass. It's a waste of time. You know, you need your natural musk, your natural scent, to be able to blend in with the environment itself. You know.
So, on average, how often does he bathe a week?
It's more like once a month.
None.
It's more like
kind of
when-
like once in a blue moon.
It's
you know?
more like when he's thrown into the fucking ocean.
Yeah, like when
Do you
he's
wipe
either
your ass? Does Jiminy wipe
He's
his
already
butt?
confirmed he
I
doesn't.
mean, that's debatable, you know. Like, I mean, why would you wipe your ass? What's the purpose of that?
God.
See, now the good question is,
man.
did people back then wipe their ass?
Yeah,
Of course they did.
No,
Of course they
probably
did.
didn't. What they wipe with?
You had to
Leaves.
because it would burn.
It would
hurt
burn,
you.
it can get
Yeah,
infections.
you get
and stuff.
infections and rash.
You'd-
and
you'd
that's
wipe
what
with
happens to
leaves
babies.
and shit.
He's immune to
Yeah.
poison and disease.
He's immune to poison disease. He's Jimmy Carlyle.
He is immune to poison
Oh,
and
genius.
disease.
Why would you?
That was
you
the
know?
fucking luck of the draw.
Look,
It
there's-
fit him perfectly
there's
when he
no
got it.
need-
How
no, it's-
gross.
It's unnecessary, right? Because
For him, it is.
yeah, he's a hunter. He you know, you blend in with the trees, you
Well,
blend
yeah,
in
a
with the
little bit,
bushes.
But wouldn't you be
man.
so smell? You smell so bad.
Okay,
everything
well,
would
you
be
did
new.
have a bath.
Well,
in the
animals
Vistani
smell
camp.
bad, so obviously people would
So,
be like, "Oh God, there's a
it kinda
stinky
started
animal, there's a
over.
skunk. I
Okay.
gotta get out of
We
here."
would
It's
force him every once in a while on Randolph's tower.
Yeah, every now and then. Like,
But we don't have the
he's kinda
tower
been
anymore.
forced.
We don't got the tower no
No,
more.
no, it's
You'd
not.
have to wash his feet.
He's been forced into baths here and there.
Yeah, like with the Vistani. Yeah, in the bathtub.
The Vistani did bathe him.
They bathe you, yeah.
Yeah.
They
So he's a
poured
bit
it out.
cleaner right now.
Yeah, no BO.
And it rains.
But it only takes a couple of days, and
He gets Earth's
He
natural
smells pretty
showers
bad.
from
He's a
the
sweaty
rain.
little guy too. You know?
yeah. And
kinda
you've
like
been
a
eating
ham.
grass.
To be fair,
Oh,
I
man.
think W secretly prestidigitations like good sense on him.
That would help everyone.
Which would definitely like be a
Definitely
detriment
would help
to
the
Jiminy
team.
Carlyle in general, and without Jiminy Carlyle's consent, is that like even ethical, right? Like I don't know.
I think that's a great question.
Yeah, exactly.
He may not like that. He doesn't
doesn't.
know you're doing that.
Yeah,
right?
you know.
It's
How,
ethical
is
to
it
the
a
team.
is it a cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
So you can do it.
Basically as much as I want.
Exactly.
I'm basically a walking deodorant stick for Jiminy.
Wow.
It's a hard responsibility.
It's a little rude, but
Sounds like
Jiminy
somebody-
Carlyle.
Sounds like somebody you really want to die. Isn't he? You really don't want him around. Ooh, how nasty.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
you say that, but they're all hanging out with Jiminy Carlyle. They're following him. He's on his own path.
They do keep saving you, and that is a questionable move.
I mean, I don't know who's saving me. I'm saving a lot of people.
I
you
think
know?
Grutz picked you
Excuse
up.
me,
Oh,
N
yeah,
picked you up.
I saved the town.
You
I
gave
picked up
N-
I picked up
he
W
gave
twice.
he gave
How
N
did
a
you do
greater healing potion. This is N.
I did give N
So
a
this
greater-
is
I
N
did give N a
getting
greater
recap,
healing
which
potion.
is good because
I'm making up.
we definitely need to have a recap. Somebody can do a
Jiminy
recap
Carlyle
for us.
did give N a healing
Yeah,
potion.
Who's
so,
gonna do the
it's,
recap?
Who's gonna do the recap this
Maybe we
time?
should always set it so the person knows.
We did it
Or
last
is
I did it
better
last
to
time.
do it
So why
off
don't we
the
go to the
cuff?
next? Why don't we go to the right every
Mike,
time?
it's your turn.
Okay, we did
That's
a lot of
okay with
talking. We fought a lady who turned into a bigger lady. Tried to kill. What's that one guy's name?
Baron
Vargas?
Vargas.
Baron Vargas. And then she killed Isaac, who's the crossbow
She
guy.
killed a bigger lady.
Yeah.
She killed his kid as
She
well.
killed everybody, basically. Everybody important.
No,
and then we
no.
killed her. Yeah.
Isaac's dead. Vargas
She
is
killed
dead.
Isaac.
Vargas is dead.
Is down. Vargas is down.
Vargas is dead.
His son's down.
Their
People
son's
that are
dead.
down but are
His
not
son's
dead.
down.
No, they're dead. No, they're
you
dead.
said
You
you
said
said
they're
Baron
dead.
Vargas
They were
and
burned
Victor are
alive.
dead.
They are dead.
Isaac is also
Isaac-
dead.
Isaac's dead, but no.
No, yeah, Baron
No,
Vargas
Vargas is
died.
dead.
Yeah,
Vargas
you
is
said
dead.
he's dead.
He's dead.
Victor's dead.
Victor's not dead.
No,
Victor
he
may
is.
not
He
be
got
dead,
burned
but he
alive.
might as
They're
well
down.
be because
They're
we're
No,
down.
they're dead.
No, they're
Oh,
dead.
they're
No,
dead.
They did almost double their health
Yeah.
last
dead.
time.
The kid
Don't you
died.
remember?
They
The
died.
Dead?
Yeah.
cultists
It's
did
an
like
insta-kill.
20 something.
Bro, why do you think we're running?
It's an
Everybody's
insta-kill.
dying.
It's an insta-kill. They're
Oh.
dead.
Okay.
That's why I said all the leader figures are dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're all
this
dead.
is a figureless
Right.
town,
All
which
right.
is why Bill.
The
Brian,
one-
I
Brian-
thought I didn't
Lady
know he
Vactor
had
has a
that
head
much.
cut off.
Yeah, her. She turned into the bigger lady.
Yeah. Later, Vactor turns into a demon.
And now there's a bunch of cultists,
We
and evil
fought 'em.
skeletons.
Almost
and
everyone's dead.
all hell's breaking loose. Pretty much everybody's dead except for our group.
Lady
we're just
Vactor
gonna
got
skip town
decapitated.
At this
I
point,
think
let it
it's
burn.
But now
and-
some of the cultists have gone down.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
two.
Lazarus has killed a couple.
like 2, maybe 3.
You guys
I
have
have
killed
it
a
marked
couple.
down. 2 cultists and Fiona. That's
I was
what we
right.
killed.
2 cultists. We did it.
Okay.
Out of about 15
But
other
they're
cultists.
hurt. Some of them are hurt.
Yeah, I hit a
You
couple.
guys have been hitting a couple of them, and some of them are hurt.
Grutz
believe-
hit the big titty
And
lady
then there's like
got hurt.
50 or 60 skeletons.
There are 50 to 60 skeletons. There is an army of skeletons.
50
And they're all
skeletons.
beefy.
Whom we have no idea who's in charge of now because we thought killing the lady would kill the skeletons or at the very least send them on their merry way. Didn't really work out that way. Yeah, all hell's breaking loose. Nobody knows where to go or what to do. We're all scared. I'm pretty sure N pottied his pants.
No,
He's a little scared.
No.
he did not.
He did. Jiminy can smell it.
Grutz got a
Jiminy
bitchin'
does
ass.
You definitely could smell it if it happened.
Grutz got a bitchin' glowing ass.
Yeah, Grutz is almost dead. Grutz got to run. N's almost dead. N's got to run. Jiminy Carlyle is.
You're
he's
basically
almost
dead.
dead. So
So
Jiminy Carlyle, unwillingly,
Are
of
you
course.
down? Is Jiminy down?
He
Jiminy was
went
down.
down like twice, and then
Yeah,
Dungeon
Jiminy
saved
twice,
his
but
ass.
I don't
By
know.
the way-
he's alive right
By
now.
the way, if you're
Okay,
going by
so
second
who-
level of exhaustion, your movement speed's
Yeah,
half.
Jiminy's not
That's why
even
Anne's
moving himself.
carrying
Somebody
him.
else is
And it's
moving.
carrying him, yeah.
I lost my
Grutz is faster than a fucking horse. He's getting out of here.
I lost my thing.
Grutz is, so Grutz has moved off, sort of going up
Grutz
the
is
town.
faster than your unicorn.
Irina
Got your
and-
phantom
He's
steed
gonna die.
bullshit.
We're all gonna die. The world's ending around us. And
I think, is that a good enough recap? I mean, that's
Yes.
pretty much...
yeah,
pretty
that's-
accurate.
That's,
Pretty
that's
happy
pretty much
with
what
it.
happened.
The only people still left in combat is
Everybody's dying, we're all
W and
running.
Lazarus.
Yeah,
Everyone else ran.
because Lazarus had a big brain and
Everyone-
thought ahead.
Everyone's dying and running
Maybe
away.
something will
But
go down.
However, there are
Isaac-
guards. There's still guards.
They're still guards, but just as like Isaac.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of faith in those guys, to be fair.
Isaac died.
Yeah, they all kind of died back in the first attack. Anyway.
Baron Vargas died, and Victor died because the cultist shot him with like 30 hit points of fire.
There's a lot of death, a lot of destruction, a lot of sad faces
Well,
going
he
around.
actually has 20 some odd hit points, so
Who?
he's not that low.
I thought he was dead because I was told.
So
he was
Victor's
dead.
not
If
dead.
I said he's dead, then I guess he's dead. I don't remember that. I didn't review the tape at the end, so.
I don't think we have very high opinions of him anyway, so it's kind of okay.
He's
Well,
Okay.
because
okay.
my goal was
Except
to
for the-
revivify the Baron, but then I had to save Jiminy, so I just dropped the Baron's dead body.
Okay. Was that N? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I lost my character.
I
It's
thought
okay,
that was
sir.
W.
We don't need to say that.
N picked up the Baron. W was going to just go and revive him.
Okay, so W's still there. Irina
This
has
is
gone
kind of
down.
Baron's fault too, though.
So what we have is, if we zoom in a little
The
bit
Baron
better
had too much
to
inaction.
this
Sarah.
area, we have a couple of cultists here, and they're being attacked by these guards on this side. As W is, so what does W do? Well, I guess we'll just start here since I got it up here. So there's the other thing that I can do is head towards. We'll come back to Grutz and N.
W's gonna go get Irina.
Okay, so W sees, and Lazarus can see this too. As you move around to this side, and I'm just going to count 1, so you're going to be able to come over here to her. As you're coming around, you notice these guards. 2 of the guards have the masks on that are white, and they have a necklace on.
A cultist.
And they're like actually it should only be one of the guys, since I thought there was more cultists that went down. So these guys are hitting these cultists here, and as you come to this side, I don't have an icon for him, but coming around in this area, coming up between Victor and Isaac is Erwin. Erwin is coming up,
Okay.
and he's got a sword. So he's jumping up on the platform, and I assume you're going to jump up on the platform, or
Yeah, I
you're
just
just
want
going
to
to
be
try
able
to
to
drag her.
I want to
from-
try to grab her.
Okay, so he sees you, and so he jumps over to, as you're taking down Irina, so I'm going to move Irina down with you. I don't have, I could get it. Let me quickly go to the Blue Water Inn, and I can get, where is he? There he is. Erwin, so I can bring him in. All right. So he's going to jump up here, and he's going to attack the cultist. And as these cultists are being attacked, so he stabs him in the back, and this cultist will go down. And as he goes down, the person that has the mask pulls the mask off a little bit, and you can see it's Brian. And he yells at Erwin, "Take the mask off of him and put it on. Put it on. They don't know who you are if you put it on." So now he looks like a guard
That's like
wearing
an
a white
opposite.
mask, but that's his logic.
But the logic
So-
is reverse.
So Erwin is going to take the mask,
That's funny.
put it on, and he's going to put on
That's funny.
the chain. He's going to put it on. And then these guys are going to attack this guy. So what does W want to do at this point?
W is going to get Irina to safety.
Okay, so you're going to just carry her?
Yeah.
Okay. There's nobody around you to stop you, so you can run if you wish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
By the way, I think one of those cultists by Arena was one of the ones I hit.
that's why he went down.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy's down, and they took the mask off and they gave it to him.
Ooh, do I
And-
count that as my kill?
I think it's
uh,
everyone's kill, Michael. This is Michael.
This is a group thing. What the
This
hell are you
is a
talking about?
communist
Well, you-
society.
it can
Or,
be yours.
Michael.
Mark down another one, Sarah.
Or we could do it by
It can be
damage.
yours.
I did. I marked
So as you're watching Lazarus, you can see the skeletons start to come up, and as they come up, they don't attack Erwin, and they kind of walk past these bodies. There's several of them going by it, and they don't even look at Erwin. They just move past Erwin, and you see them, and they start walking towards Brian. And as they walk to him, they also just simply walk past Brian. They don't even try to do anything to them.
They're
These
scared.
villagers are gone.
They don't know what to do anymore.
People are running away.
I mean, I wouldn't know what to do either if I lost my big boob leader.
So you sort of notice that.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Ah.
it's kind of
So
like a
you can
kind
see
of like a lost in thought for the
Erwin and
skeletons.
I
these
agree.
guys also take down another one of these cultists. So you can fire at any of them if you want. There's
Okay.
several of them
I'm
still
gonna-
up
yeah,
here.
I'm gonna try taking down. I'm gonna send my amp to go grab one of the masks from one of the dead bodies I killed. One of
Okay.
the cultists I killed, and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Well, you're up on the building.
You're on
Yeah.
a roof. How are you gonna get a
So they're
mask?
not anywhere
How are you
near
gonna get a mask?
I'm gonna imp.
Oh, the M.
I'm sending my imp down to collect the mask.
Right, but I'm just saying, why do you want it?
Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's okay. Why do you want
You
it?
could have watched Brian
Just to
take it.
have, maybe it'll come in handy
Sure,
with something.
okay.
You could also see if you saw Brian put it on and ignore the skeletons.
I mean, I have a bird's eye view from everything. I'm just gonna hit a nearby cultist by.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to raise my kill counter up.
I hope Brian knows Grutz
Oh,
won't
that's a
know
nat
he's not a
20.
cultist.
Okay. Well, he'll go down. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
can send your
Yeah, add another one, sir.
So you can send your imp down to get the mask from him, and so these guys take down another one, and they're passing the mask around. So as these guys are going down, Brian is leading the guys and Erwin, and they're walking, coming over this way. They see that Baron Vargas and Isaac are pretty much dead and down, so they're going to take Lydia, and they're going to start trying to take her and run her away too. And Erwin is going to
Wait,
direct
Lydia was
Who's
there?
Lydia?
She's
The
the
wife.
factor.
the wife, Lydia
Okay.
Vallaki.
Okay.
The
Okay.
wife.
I
nobody's
don't even know
done
she was
anything.
there.
She was there. Yeah, she's standing there. She's
Fucking watch the whole thing go down.
All's well.
All's well.
My husband died. All's well.
yeah. But
Yeah.
as these guys and one of the
Hey, we have a puppet.
so these guys are.
Oh my god, you guys are so evil. You know what he said? We have a
Yeah,
puppet.
I heard him. Well, she could probably be considered that. So Erwin and these guys are going to start running over to these cultists that are here,
I
and
think it was probably the best outcome.
as they're running by, any skeletons that Lazarus you see, any skeletons that go by, The skeletons don't do anything to them.
Okay.
They just like ignore them. They just let them go. And as a matter of fact, Brian will talk to one of the guys with the mask, and him and the other guy will start going. They'll run to a skeleton. They'll start beating on the skeleton, and they don't have as good a hit as you guys do, but they're hitting on it and hitting on it, and it finally, eventually, you can see it's taking damage, and eventually, it finally turns around, and it starts to sort of fight them, and they fight it, and they're able to overpower it because they've been able to knock it down enough,
Okay.
so they're able to kill it.
Did you already
Is
use
it Brian and Eric?
Sure.
Did you
Yeah.
already
Sure.
use your revive for the day?
No.
Okay.
I still have it. I'm holding on to it in case one of us goes down or Irina goes
Oh,
down.
okay. I was gonna say we could.
So Irina's down, so I guess I should be rolling for
Death
her. or-
saves, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, so you guys run. I don't know. Okay, that's a save. 16.
It's probably not smart to leave the town until it's daytime. Wait, what time of day is it? Is it daytime currently? Or is it
Oh yeah, it's in
nighttime?
the morning.
Oh, okay, then we can fuck off out.
Yeah, you're in the morning. So where are you guys going up here?
The nearest gate.
Well, the nearest gate is straight up the road,
Yep.
and you're way up the road.
I think our plan is to go to the nearest gate, go around, and get to the road to Kresk.
Okay, so you can either go to the north gate, or you can cut through town, go over by the church, and go that way because Kresk is to the west.
Yeah, we're going to go to the north gate, go around outside,
All right.
and go Kresk.
So we'll turn to Grutz, who's running along.
Yep.
And are you carrying Jiminy or?
No,
Nope.
En's carrying Jiminy.
Okay, so it's just Grutz, and you're carrying this axe.
Yep.
The axe is no longer glowing.
Okay.
It's now just kind of, it's a,
Grutz's beard is gonna hold on to it.
yeah. Okay, so as you're running down the street, and you're deciding which way you're going to go, I guess you're thinking you're going to go
The way out.
just straight forward. And as you're running straight up the street, you see off to the front of you a small figure. And the small figure is standing outside of the Wachter house. And you can see as you're running up, it's a short figure, small. It's a girl, and you recognize it. It's Arabelle. But she's standing there, and she's got a big knife in her hand, and she's got blood all over her. She's got blood smeared on her and blood all over her hands, and she's you're just trying to acknowledge her, and
Hold
she's
on.
just kind of like wiping blood off of her face.
Is it Arabelle or is it the daughter of the Wachners? Because Arabelle's the Vistani
Yeah.
girl.
What did I
Arabelle is
say?
the Vistani.
You said
girl.
Arabelle.
It's Arabelle.
So it's the
Okay, so
Vistani
it's the
girl.
Vistani girl.
So you recognize Arabelle. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go.
Grab her.
No, it's just
Oh,
Grutz.
okay.
It's just Grutz.
I'm gonna shout, Arabelle, why are you bloody? I'm gonna pick her up.
So you're going to go over to her.
Yeah.
So as you get to her, you can hear her. She looks like she's staring. She's like looking away, and she's saying, "I killed him. I killed him."
You know, Grutz has these moments too where he can only see red.
You can tell that she's like, there's something wrong with her.
Yep.
He's almost like she's in shock. She's like shaking.
First kill.
She's all full of blood and stuff.
Yep.
And you're gonna try to
Take the knife off her.
Trying to take. Okay, you can take that off. She kind of. You kind of have to pry it out of her hands.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just like hardly blinking, and she's just staring into space. And she says, "My friend needs help.
Where?
My friend."
Where?
And she turns and she points, and she's pointing back at the Wachter house, and she's like pointing to the side of the house, and she says, "Over there, in the basement."
I'm gonna put Piddlewick down.
Okay.
Piddlewick, guard her.
She's gonna go with you.
Okay.
Just go with. Come.
Piddlewick,
She's
anyone
gonna
takes.
grab your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna
She's
go.
gonna take you. So she's gonna take you inside.
Yep.
Where's Piddlewick? Piddlewick going?
He's
with
gonna
you?
follow with me. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys go around. She takes you into the garden of the house.
Yep.
House looks just like it's normal. Nothing's wrong with
Yep.
it. No flames, no nothing. And she takes you around to the side, and there is what you can see is like a slanted, some doors,
Yep.
like
A
you know,
basement,
for a
like a
basement.
shed.
Yeah,
Yep.
for the what do they call those?
Like the outside, like the underground basement.
Like a
area.
cellar?
They open
Yeah,
up
like a cellar.
doors that you can
Yeah.
open up, and they're tilted. And she's as you're going there, she's saying, "Hurry, she's going to die."
I'm gonna
She's
drop
gonna
Piddlewick
die."
down. I'm gonna say, Piddlewick, stay here and tell the others where
And
I
she
am.
says, I killed him. He's a big man in a mask. I killed him."
Yep, good job.
And she says, "So she says, I took that dagger from him.
Yeah.
They were hurting her. I didn't know what to do. I had a vision. She was going to be hurt, so I came to help her.
Yep.
And you're going downstairs, so you're going down.
I'm gonna have Pedovic stay there at the top.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna.
So you're going down into the stairs.
Okay.
You haven't been down here before.
Well, Grutz is gonna give her some advice. Grutz almost always chooses violence, and it sounds like this was the time.
He almost chooses what?
Always chooses violence.
Violence. Okay. I thought that's what you said. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's like leading you down, and you're going down in there.
Yep.
It's darker down in there, even with the doors open. You can see.
Yep.
You can see blood trail coming up through the steps and stuff, and you can tell the blood is like on her feet. She's barefooted. She's got on better clothes than she had when you guys first saw her with that little sort of motley dress and stuff. It's like she's got her Vistani clothes on, but they're all bloody and stuff, and her head is bloody. And she's showing you, she's taking you down, and she's saying, she's down here.
Okay, this is definitely not scary.
She's taking your hand. It's dark.
Okay, I have dark sight.
You have your night vision, right? So, and you can tell something's wrong.
I'm drawing my sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Well, you have an axe, don't you?
I have a sword and an axe.
Use the axe.
My sword's until I know what the sword.
Well, tell me, were you gonna put the axe back? And
Yeah,
take
I'm gonna put the axe back and take the sword out.
All right, that's fine.
You never know. You never know what the axe does. I know what the sword does.
So she says, so she takes you down there, and you see like 4 beds.
Yep.
But you can see the beds are now unmade. There's the stuff has been pulled off of them. And you can tell there's some blood on them as well, and you can see some of the sheets have been pulled off. And she takes you over and she points at a wall. And she says, "There's a door here. There's a door here."
Where? I see wall.
push on
I'm gonna punch it.
So you okay? Go ahead and roll 20.
I got 19.
Okay, all right. So you basically punch like a crack in a hole. You can see when you hit it, the wall kind of gives way.
Yeah.
And you can see that there's a seam, and you can kind of push her. And she's just going to say, you don't have to hit hard. You just push on the wall. And
okay.
You can go right in. You can go right in. And don't hurt her. Don't hit her with the rocks.
Hit woo.
Anya's back there.
Oh. Okay.
So the door is going to open,
Okay.
and you're going to come into this room.
Okay.
The room is full of candles. It's really dark in here.
Okay.
Even with all the candles, it's still like parts of it are like dark, black,
Yep.
And down on the ground, you can see a circle that's drawn, and in that circle is a pentagram.
Oh,
And
this is Grutz is gonna say I'm a wizard. I know exactly what this is.
Okay. And you see, like there's the candles are like on sconces around and stuff and pedestals.
Yeah.
So they're all up high. But down in the middle, in that sort of where it gets a little darker, you can see that there's a body laying there. And it's wrapped in some sheets. You okay?
Yeah, my contact.
You lost your eyeball, huh?
It's been bugging me.
So you see a body. It's like something's laying there, and Arabelle runs past you.
I would go in the circle.
She's
I'm gonna grab her.
She says, "It's okay. I've been helping her. And she pulls off some of the linens.
Okay.
And you can see, within the circle, you can just see a body, and the body is laying still, and it's like there's a little bit of groaning. You can tell it's breathing.
Grutz has a test. I'm gonna pull a vial of holy water.
Okay.
Okay. If this is, I'm gonna tell the girl. Grutz don't trust magic circles. Grutz
Don't trust what?
magic circle.
Oh, okay.
Grutz has some holy water.
All right.
Grutz is gonna dump some on the girl.
Okay. So she's going to say, as you're doing this, Arabelle's going to say, "I had a vision of great pain for Anya. So I came this morning to warn her. But as I came into her business, the door, they was knocking at the door. So she took me and hid me in a cupboard, and these people came in, and they grabbed her and they took her away. I could barely see them. They were all in robes. And they had
I
these
saw those
masks
people.
on. Huh?
They're out there killing everyone.
They are?
Yeah.
Well,
there's a lot of
what they did to
skeletons
her.
out there, and a
Look
lot
what
of
they did to
people are
her.
dying.
He pulls off the. You can tell she's been trying to staunch the blood. She's been trying to press down. So Anya's laying there, and her body is like.
Why is he laughing?
laughing?
Why are you laughing?
I had a thought when you're talking about the masks and stuff. The Office, when Drake cuts the CPR puppet, and puts the face over
Yes.
his face.
Oh,
I was just thinking of that. I couldn't hold in my laugh.
Well, that's a good way to destroy the the scene that I've set up so well. Thank you, Michael. So you can see that she has been like her skin has been like cut off. She's been flayed.
Oh my god,
basically
that's
alive.
disgusting.
So her arms are.
I
flayed.
would keep her wrapped.
Her body is all flayed. Her whole
Use your
chest
greater restoration.
and her breasts have been flayed.
Okay.
Oh,
Her stomach is flayed.
I am
don't need
pulling
anymore.
out.
Well, hold on a minute. So her thighs, but Arabelle's telling you she's still alive.
Yeah.
She's still alive.
I am going to pull out my bottle of greater restoration with the effects of restoring limbs and other parts of body.
Okay.
And I am going to give her it.
Okay.
It's-
So
I
as
all-
you give
most
this to
of my
her,
money.
you can see. So it's a massive amount of just
Yeah.
this issue, and some of it's going to start
Look,
trying to heal. For her.
Grutz is going to say, in another life, I had my dick cut off and it grew back.
So
and stuff.
he's
That happened. That's how Croker got his thing back.
okay.
It was a greater restoration.
So you've kind of kept her from dying here, but you can see she's in really bad shape. So her arms, it's like skin, and Arabelle is telling you she was screaming and they were cutting her, and she said they were eating her.
Oh.
They were taking her skin. And they were
That's
eating her.
inhumane.
I didn't know what to
That's
do.
inhumane. You need to
So
kill
it's
the
like
thing
her whole
before you eat
thighs,
it.
Her thighs are like gone. It's all red, bright red, meaning it's all bleeding. It's all moist and wet,
Yep.
and such like that, and things are sticking.
Grutz is going to pick it up.
So she's going. Arabelle's going to say, "What can we do? What can we do?"
Grutz
I was
can't.
afraid to leave her alone.
So Grutz gave her a potion that should help restore some of what was lost, but Grutz isn't good
So
at
you
healing.
can tell she's in bad shape, right? So,
Yeah.
So you're going to pick her up.
Yep.
So you've kept her from dying. Is
Yes.
basically what you've done at this point. And as you pick her up, you can tell she's breathing,
Yep.
but she's not awake.
Well, I think we should go to Creston now for an even bigger issue.
Okay. Arabelle's going to say, where can we take her?
Crest.
Kresk is too far. Arabelle says, let's take her to my camp.
Okay.
Where the elves are.
Okay.
Casimir is the head of the Dusk Elves.
Okay.
You know, if we take her to anybody here in town, they'll let her die. She's
Oh,
elf.
I know.
Do you know she's an elf?
I mean, I'm a half orc. I'm different too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What is an
Couldn't
orc?
tell by looking at him.
What's an orc?
It's a big man with tusks, but I'm half.
That's you.
So the tusks are hidden, kind of. Yeah.
I see them.
We're all warriors.
She says,
I gotta laugh at him for that. As a warrior.
so she says, can we move her? Can we take her?
Yeah.
Are you going to carry her?
Yeah.
Can you carry her that far?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very strong.
Thank you, Grutz.
My,
Thank you.
My beard's gonna
I'm
wrap
so
around
worried, and she's like crying.
Yeah.
You can tell she's kind of
it.
like
You should follow me too.
she's kind of
The
shaking
town's
and
fucking on
shivering.
fire.
And what?
You need to get out of here. Come with me. The town's on fire. There's undead everywhere.
How are we
People
gonna,
are dying.
How are we going to get to the camp?
By leaving. Now.
The power of belief.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Grutz don't think ahead. Grutz think go. If Grutz don't know what's going to happen in the future, why think about future?
Okay. I guess. So you're just going to take her. You're going to
Yep.
carry her.
Yep.
Okay. She's like light as a feather. She's
Yep.
for you.
It's almost
She's
like
very
several
small,
pounds are gone.
But you can tell that
God.
she's. Huh? Yeah. Well, yeah.
Did you hear what he
There's a lot
said?
gone. Yeah, there's a lot gone. Yeah, it's basically you're carrying a mass that's like it's
Human
a
shape.
hideous mass.
Yeah.
And you can feel it. I mean, you got to feel.
I mean, when I gave her to
Right.
grow an arm back,
her
but she
face
lost a lot more.
is still normal, but you can see they cut strips.
Yeah.
Like parts of it, you can see were separated and
Yep.
stuff. Like they just thinly cut it off, and Arabelle's like saying, Casimir has
Yeah.
he'll have
Okay.
They have the capabilities. There's a medicine man there.
Grutz
So,
isn't a
you're
doctor,
going
but this
back
is
up.
real bad.
Huh?
Grutz ain't a doctor, but Grutz could tell this is real bad.
This is, she says it was horrible, Grutz. You don't have any idea what I had to endure and watching it. I didn't know how to help. I hid in the bed.
Yep, that must be bad.
And then they all left. Except for one, and he kept like cutting at her. So I came in and I
Stabbed him.
I grabbed the
Dude, good
knife,
job.
and
Good job.
While you were in there, you could see there was a dead guy.
Yeah, good
Right?
job. Grutz is gonna
and she had cut
Grutz is gonna
his
give it a thumbs
neck.
up.
She had just slit his neck.
Thumbs up.
All right.
Gotta kill
so
bad
you're
people.
going back up the steps, and
Yep.
you don't have any problems. Now you put your sword away, right?
Yep.
So you can carry it.
Yep.
All right. So as you're coming back up, I'm going to say Anne has taken Jiminy, and you've gone ahead because you didn't know anything about it. You saw some blood. I'm going to say, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything to you.
Okay, I'm assuming Grutz probably just went ahead through the gate.
Roll a
That's
20. Let's do this. Is Jiminy away too?
Well, where's
Yeah,
Piddlewick
Jimmy's
in
awake.
all this?
I rolled a 16.
Roll a 20, Jiminy. So as you're running by.
4.
Okay.
I got a
That's a
16.
little weak. Well, I'm going to say that a 16, though, you're going to see the blood, and as you're moving up, you kind of glance back, and you do see Piddlewick standing, this little automaton, just sort of standing by what is like a, what do you call that? Casement? Is that what it's called? I forgot what it's called.
I don't know.
I forgot what it's called.
I forgot the
It's
name
where
of
Dorothy
it.
went in, you know.
Yeah, it's to
No,
protect
yeah,
you
I-
from tornadoes.
It's
Yeah.
like a shelter, maybe.
Yeah, it's the way to get
Like a
there.
storm shelter.
So I'll let you say what you
I
want.
don't
I-
know what the door is
I
called.
will say, Jiminy, we should stop here, and I think Grutz might be over there because he
Now,
would
are
never
you
leave
running?
Piddlewick.
He's running, right?
No, En's carrying
You're
him, but
carrying him?
En's
Oh.
gonna drop him and put him down.
You can plank him.
Yeah,
Plank him.
Jiminy, we should go help Grutz. I think he there's something up. I see Piddlewick. Here, I'm gonna go. You stay. Wait for the others to come. and tell them that we're
Okay.
here.
Sounds good.
Are you just gonna?
So
plank
you're
him?
just going to stay in the road. Okay.
Jiminy Carlyle is going to plank in the road.
Okay. Sounds good.
And En will go
Might
over.
as well.
All right. So I'm just going to keep you in the road.
Just tell the others where we are.
So you can
Yeah, if they
go.
ever come up to me.
I'll just
Why
say you
not?
go over to that casement or whatever we want to call it, those doors, and by this time you can hear some voices downstairs.
I'll go down. I'll say, Grutz, are you there?
Okay, so as you're walking up, carrying the body of Anya in your hand,
Yep.
and you're starting to go over to the stairs,
Yep.
you can look up and you can see a figure up there.
Did
You
I
can
hear
see
what he
him.
said?
Yeah, you can tell it's in.
No.
Grutz,
You said
I
no?
know that's you.
You say no.
No.
Grutz, are you okay?
No.
En's gonna come down then because he heard that Grutz isn't okay.
So you're going to start coming down.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're coming down, you can see Grutz carrying, and you're really not sure at first what he's carrying.
It's a sausage
there.
without the casing.
There's a lot of like, it's a body. Oh, he is really something tonight, huh? Well, there's no way I can do any kind of horror here. He's carrying a mask, but you recognize the face.
Okay.
And you can tell it's a female, and you see Arabelle, excuse me, that's coming up behind him. So you can tell this is Anya
Okay.
that he's carrying.
What?
She's
Why
kind
is
of got
she?
her covered in a linen and it's all bloody. It's just all bloody.
Okay. I'm gonna say, why is she down here? What happened?
They were eating her.
I was gonna say, and she's gonna like tell you. She's gonna tell you basically what
Okay.
happened. Yeah, not that he were eating her, but she's gonna say.
I said they were.
I had a vision of great pain, and all I saw was Anya. So I came this morning, and I came into her business, and when I got there, the door, there was a knock, and they were pounding at the door, and they broke in, and she pushed me into a cupboard so that they wouldn't see me, but I looked out the cupboard, and these men in these robes, and they had these masks, these horrible, horrid, scary faces, white masks on, and they took her away. So I followed them. I was scared, but I followed them. And they came here, and I came down the stairs, and they had this door that you see open. They just left it open. They didn't care. And they had her, and they were holding her down, and they were cutting at her with knives, and they were taking strips of her, and they were just eating it, not even cooking it
Yeah.
in front of her.
Bacon.
And eventually she stopped making
Strips of
noise.
bacon.
Yeah,
And
that's
she
what
just
Grutz said.
went
Eat.
quiet.
They're eating her.
And they all got up to leave.
Disgusting.
It is.
So I went and hid in the beds. They didn't care about me. They just went up the stairs and they went out. That was about, I don't know, like an hour ago
Okay.
or two.
We should get her to somewhere that can help her then.
What I told Grutz we should take her to my
Okay.
camp. There's dusky elves.
Okay.
And elves know how to help elves.
Okay.
They can help her. They will be willing to help her.
Okay.
Did you know she's part elf?
I did not.
Grutz detonator.
I did not
She's also-
commune with her very much. I know my younger brother did.
She's also part of Vistani.
Oh.
So she's half and half.
Damn.
They would
We should
consider her
definitely take
in
her
this
then.
town. They would consider her a beast. They would let her die.
Okay. We should
So
take
Grutz
her.
is we're going to take her, and so as you guys are coming back up now, Piddlewick's up there, and Jiminy's planking, and I'm just going to say W is coming up. So I should-
As W is coming up, I could totally just do this. I'm just gonna cure wounds, Irina.
Okay.
And I'll cure her for 3.
Okay.
So she should be up at least.
Okay. So she'll take a
Exhaustion level.
First level. You guys know where your levels are on exhaustion. Jimmy, you should be at 2 levels.
Grutz has never
2
been down.
stacks. You should write that somewhere.
Jimmy, I had it on a piece of paper that disappeared.
Grutz has never been
You're
down.
clean, of course, because you hide. You
Grutz
never
is
went
clean,
down, and didn't go down either, did he?
No. Well, he went down previously. He's at 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's at 1. W's at 0.
He went at 2. He went to 2. Did you sleep between times?
I did.
Lose it?
We slept. Because
did you
it
lo-
was. I went down twice during the straw.
A long
Okay.
rest
and then I
gets rid of
slept.
exhaustion.
So you had 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
So you're down to 1. So we should look those up real fast. I forgot what it is. At 1
It's
level,
just a
it's
disadvantage on
Disadvantage
a
on saving throws.
on saving
Saving
throws.
throws.
Okay.
2 levels is half your movement speed.
Are you at 1 or 2?
2.
Okay, so you're half your movement speed. So you're at 15. Okay. So it's best you just plank. Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
You're not going
Okay.
to get far.
Carlyle
So
is
so that
blind,
means
very
you
far.
you can set Irina down, and she's kind of wobbly, but she's able to move. You don't have to carry her per se. So they're coming out from behind and onto the street. You've got now Piddlewick's going to have to. You're carrying, so he's either going to have to get on your back, which he can do.
Piddlewick, crawl on my head, on the back, like that. like a
Okay,
child.
so he can just.
Yeah.
Well, you got to get down. You're
Yeah.
holding Anya.
I'm gonna be like this.
So somebody can put him up on you.
And we'll just pick
Okay,
up.
okay,
Piddlewick.
all right, you can do that. Yeah, you can just get down. And can help.
Yeah.
All right. So you've got your baby knapsack for Piddlewick.
Yeah.
It's
baby
empty.
Bajorn.
Yeah, it's empty.
Okay. Why don't you either reverse it or give it to somebody else?
Yeah, and we'll carry Piddlewick.
Okay,
Because
I'm gonna get the
Piddlewick
I'm
moves
gonna get the knapsack.
And we'll pick.
Piddlewick's gonna
I'm gonna
And
get
we'll
the
carry.
I'm gonna get the knapsack to.
Piddlewick's
En's
gonna
actually
move this-
going to have his unicorn come,
Oh, okay. Can
so
you
that
call
way
him
we
out
can.
of the,
Yeah,
out of
and
the
then
nowhere?
W's going to summon his phantom steed,
Oh, wow. Okay.
so that
Whoa.
way we have.
Grutz
the
is
Wild
fast.
West.
Grutz is faster than the unicorn.
Okay.
Well, that way we all can get on, and it'll be quicker.
It's true.
It's true. Can you all get on the 2-horse steeds?
The steed the phantom steed can probably carry Jiminy and W. The other horse can probably carry N and Irina, which we've confirmed is a virgin.
She is. So Grutz is going to carry
The body.
the body.
But
Okay.
Grutz is faster than the unicorn, so he's gonna run. But if you think that's not safe, Grutz's beard
Well,
is gonna act like the
You-
seatbelt.
You need to make sure, I mean, you did give her a potion.
Yeah.
So you did something that, of course, I had no clue you were going to be able to do, but that's
Yeah.
a good thing you were able to do. So you're able to keep her alive.
Yeah.
Because if you were jostling her too much or something like that, I think it would have been
Grutz's
kinda
beard
tough.
is gonna act like a stabilizer for her as well. So not only
If
is he carrying her
anything,
both
we could
arms,
also
his
put.
beard's gonna wrap around it too.
Well, if anything, W can
Watch out, you
actually.
don't want to get hair all over
If
the-
anything,
it's
W.
bandaged. It's fine.
If anything,
My hair's sand in it. It's not gonna fall off.
It's not
If-
bandage, remember, it's just a loose linen and it's all
Oh.
bloody. Go ahead.
I will use the unicorn's horn to heal Anya.
Okay?
And then, if it's easier, W can carry Anya on his phantom steed.
And Grutz
And
can
then
carry
Grutz
Irina.
can carry Jiminy and Arabelle.
Is Jiminy a virgin?
Grutz.
Grutz.
W or N.
Oh, Grutz is not a virgin.
Yeah, Grutz
No,
isn't. He
Grutz
gets
is going to
kids.
run.
Okay,
Grutz has
I'm
like
sorry, I thought you
kids.
said that.
No,
Unicorn.
no, no.
I missed
W
it.
is going to have Anya with him on his phantom steed.
Okay.
N is going to take Irina. Grutz will carry Jiminy and
He'll
Arabelle.
carry the kids.
Oh, you're going to carry both?
Jiminy
What do
and
you have
Arabelle.
Anya again? On the
On the
The
phantom
unicorn.
steed with W.
On the phantom steed.
Okay,
With
how are you
W.
going to carry? Somebody has to carry her. She's
He's in
He's
a,
going to hold her like this while the phantom steed goes.
like across him.
Yeah.
All right. I'll say you can do that. Sure. I mean, she's really bad. I mean, moving her is
Well, we
very
use the
difficult.
unicorn to heal her too.
I know. I understand, but she's still, she's in bad shape.
Mm-hmm.
She's in worse shape than if she was outright dead, right? Well, if she was dead, she's dead. But that's kind of a stupid thing to say on my part. Okay. All right. So,
And then, actually, sorry. I'm going to have my raven go to Lazarus or try to find Lazarus, and I'm going to write a note on it saying where we're going
wait,
to go.
how tall is Arabelle?
Arabelle's like 3.5 feet tall.
He's putting her in the
3.5,
knapsack.
4 feet. Huh?
Arabelle's
putting her
going
in
in
the
the baby
knapsack.
Bajorn.
Yeah, because
Okay.
the
Okay.
automaton's
Now,
the same
she's
height.
all bloody and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, okay, just as long as you're okay.
Yeah, Grutz is covered in blood always. It's all good.
Okay, all right.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure Grutz
that's-
bathes in blood.
What,
So.
what does he carry? Yeah, that's true. Okay.
I mean, Grutz is quite bleeding, but
Yeah.
So what you're seeing, so you guys are going to take off and you're going to send him a note, right? Okay. So you have got a mask. Are you going to put it on?
No. I'm going to put it in my bag for now.
Okay, and it brought you a necklace too. So the necklace it's kind of a thicker chain, and it's got a stone in it, and the stone is like black, solid black.
I'm gonna also put that in my bag.
Okay,
I think the stone is what tells. I don't think the mask is that important. I think the stone is important. The necklace is important.
okay. So as you're doing all this stuff, you see what that Brian and Erwin are organizing, and they're trying to go after these.
I vote for Erwin to be the next.
They're
Baron.
going to
Yeah.
try to. They're
Thought it was
going
Brian.
after these cultists. And what
No,
they're doing
Erwin's
is they're
smarter.
gaining up.
No, Brian was the one
3
with the
or 4
idea, though. I
guards
think Brian
and
came up
Erwin,
with it.
and they're taking
Brian
down the
is
cultists.
actually-
A man of
And then
action.
they're taking the mask and the necklace
Man
and
of
putting it
action,
on
man
other
of honor,
guards.
man of duty.
Okay.
He
And
should just
then as
marry
they do that,
the
guards
his
are
wife.
splitting
Yeah,
off
he should just
by
marry her.
2s and
Then
3s.
he has
and they're going and they're
She's kind of a
they're
guild.
attacking
Then he has
skeletons.
but then he has the
And the skeletons are just moving right now.
the-
They don't
It's
a
see
wedding
the
dress.
guys.
What would you call it?
Jimmy ruined it.
The family backing.
So I shouldn't be talking because you guys.
Oh, sorry. We're
I should let
planning.
you-
We're
We're planning to make
planning.
Brian the new leader of the town.
Yeah, we're gonna have him marry the Baron Vactor's wife.
Lydia.
Yeah, Lydia.
Isn't Erwin already
Okay.
married?
No,
Brian.
Brian.
Oh, Brian.
No, they said
Okay.
Brian. Yeah, not
I thought
Erwin.
Brian was married already, to be honest.
No,
No.
it's Brian's mate.
Eric's married.
Yeah, Brian's
And
mate.
So
Erwin
if
is
we
married
get
to
Brian
Vallaki.
to marry Lydia, that automatically makes him the
he
Baron.
would have the family backing,
We just gotta give him the big
Right.
house, and
True.
then it's confirmed.
It's all true.
and then we kill everyone who opposes him.
Exactly. We're his enforcer.
Well, so what I've been telling Lazarus is this is kind of an important thing. I don't know if you guys got it, but what Brian is doing and Erwin are doing is they're organizing guards. And there's about 20, 25 guards left from the Strahd thing.
exactly.
So they're going after the cultists. There's about a dozen cultists. So they're going after them, taking them down,
Hell
and
yeah.
then they're putting the mask and the necklace on, and then they're going off, splitting off, and going after skeletons. So what it looks like is they start to go after the skeleton. The skeleton will stop. It just stands there. It takes whatever is going on. Eventually, the skeleton will turn, and it will start attacking back. But by then, the two
It's
can
already hurt
overpower
so much.
it. So none of them are actually being hurt that badly, and the skeletons are going down. So they're able to do that. So the skeletons are, some of them are like they're going into houses because they can't catch all of them. So they're going up to houses. They're knocking on the doors. They're bashing stuff. You can see they're setting some fires in the town and stuff like that because they're able to do some things, but they're pretty mindless and they only know so much to do.
exactly.
Obviously, they're not getting any instructions per se,
Not anymore.
but you can obviously see that whether it's the mask or the necklace, whichever you're theorizing it is, they are not being attacked by the skeletons at first.
It's true.
So the skeletons are ignoring them. So this gives them an advantage.
Exactly.
And Brian and Erwin are organizing this. They're going through, and you're getting as many of these cultists. And eventually, as you're sitting there, you see most of the cultists have gone down.
Okay.
So there's enough, only enough mass to go around to about half of these guards, but it's enough for them to go. These skeletons ignore them, and they can take other guards with them, and they can do this fighting.
See, Brian's been an underdog this entire time.
Yeah, he's a
I'm
fucking
gonna-
Chad.
Military tactician.
During this effort,
He's a true
I'm
hero.
gonna help snipe the cultists down as well.
Okay, so that just helps to take them down quicker,
Yeah.
which is allowing them to start going after these skeletons. So there's a lot of skeletons in the town, and they're making problems for the town. But you can see, obviously, their tactic is going to probably be to seek out single at a time, and they are able to take them down. And you guys, you don't know too much about your team. You saw all the other members of your group run. You saw them take on the lady who became a bigger lady,
Yeah.
and then
Dolly
take her
Mommy.
down. You saw Izek go down. You see Vargas, Izek, and Victor's bodies up there on the platform.
Okay.
Happens.
It happens. Yeah.
So as you're doing that and observing these things, and you obviously taken one of the masks and the necklaces
Yep.
that might be
You know,
of use
This might have been one
to
of
the
the
people of the town. Just think I'll overemphasize that. Unless you're going to go down and start doing some attacking.
I'm
It might
attacking
be.
from above.
Huh?
I'm
Yeah.
attacking- yeah. I'm
But
attacking
you're
from
holding
skeleton.
back some of the assets.
Okay. Okay.
If you think about it.
I have my
But you could put it on and do it yourself too. That's all I'm saying.
I don't believe
You,
Why-
if
wha-
you want.
I did the same amount of damage up here as down there.
That's true.
And I don't have any risks associated.
That's true.
So
You're the hero.
I'm gonna airdrop. Have my imp airdrop the mask and necklace.
It's like Amazon.
Okay, so you're gonna provide that to
yeah,
them.
like
So
Amazon.
I think that
Same
as
day
intelligent as
delivery.
you are, I think that you realize that's probably the smart thing to do to help
Same
them
day
out.
delivery.
Because you can see that, yeah, same day, yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna
USPS.
sell that necklace. That
Yeah.
stone is probably worth something.
It's worth
You
5
probably
cents.
get some back later, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But the point is, you recognize that this is an asset to
Yeah.
help cleaning up the town. So, and you're still doing that
Yeah, I'm gonna help them
yourself.
get
You're
it
still
now.
hitting.
Yeah.
So, I'm just going to say, eventually, this raven is going to show up, right? You see the bird come in, and it's going to. What does it do? Is it just
It's just gonna drop down to him and give him a note.
okay? So, does it just land close by him
Yeah,
or
it's
something
gonna
like
land
that?
close by.
I'm not sure. Are you familiar with this raven that is one of your team's ravens?
I don't believe I ever heard of a raven.
I summoned it and it was in the thing helping N get the armor.
Well, if you're not sure, you're not sure.
Okay.
But you can see the bird, right? You can see the
Then
bird.
I
comes
then I
down
start
to you.
Eldritch blasting.
Okay.
It's kind of a nice. Well,
Oh,
you don't even
okay.
need to roll it. I'm gonna say yeah, you can.
You
tell
know
it's got a
what?
note on it.
I just thought
Not
about
many
this.
ravens run around
Yeah.
with a note on
I
it.
just thought about
I'm gonna
this.
pick up the note.
Can't you get infinite food if you can summon familiars? You could just
Yes.
eat it every day.
Yes.
I think they vanish when they die.
They vanish when they die.
But I think too. Also, didn't you say that there's a grief that you do when your familiar goes?
I
there
don't
some
know.
sort of-
I don't
That's
know if there's
2E.
a grief in 5e, but there
Okay.
is 2e. Yeah.
Okay, we would have to look that up. Okay, so you can open the note.
Okay, I'm gonna open the
Read
note.
the note.
All right, what does the note say?
It says we're going to the Vistani camp to help Anya.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Can you help me, guard?
I'm not even sure you know who Anya is.
Does
I
he?
don't know.
He doesn't
Oh,
even
no,
know what the Vistani camp
I
is.
know
I don't
who
Oh, you
Anya
did.
is.
You
He
went to
did.
her
He went
place
to
by
her
mistake.
place.
Yeah, I
That's
went to a
right.
place by
He
mistake.
didn't even go to the Vistani
He
camp.
did
though.
go
I
to the
did.
Vistani.
Did he?
He took
Yeah.
a bath with us. God
Yeah.
damn
Oh,
it!
I don't
Yeah,
remember
he
that.
just he barely he was
Because
just
I
new.
thought after we saved the girl in the
He
lake, we
he
right
went
to
with
the
us
Vistani.
after we dropped
You-
Randolph's body.
My
We were
character
gonna do
Troy,
Randolph.
when
Oh.
they came to the town from
He
the
was there
lake,
when we got
and-
Piddlewick.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot we went back to the town.
Yeah.
From the lake. I thought we
No,
went
it's okay.
straight
You're
there.
close. You're close. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So so you're are you going to stay?
Yeah, I'm gonna help.
You're going to
them
stay and you're
now.
going to help. So
Yeah.
you're just going to stay up there and you're just going to fire.
Yeah.
So
Can
once-
I roll a dice? How many I kill?
Sure.
Okay. What do I roll? What would I?
Well, why don't you roll? Let's be realistic and have you roll a 20.
Okay.
So the cultists are going down.
Hi.
So this will be skeletons.
17.
Okay. So all the time you're going to spend up there, you're going to be shooting at skeletons
Add 17 to that.
who
Okay.
don't have a clue where this is coming from.
Mhm.
So they're pretty much sitting ducks for you. Because they're not intelligent enough to say,
So far
oh,
we killed.
coming from there,
Yeah.
let's go and burn that guy.
One
let's
big
go up
mommy
the stairs
dummy.
and get that guy.
Yeah.
Not smart enough.
How
We
many
killed
cultists?
one big lady, 4 cultists, and 17 skeletons.
And that's all me. All those other.
No,
than
Fiona was
The Fiona was
top.
not you.
No, all but Fiona is me.
The lady that got bigger. Okay. All right. So so you're going to stay there and do that. It's going to take you some time. You want to get your
Yeah.
It's all caught on camera. Michael losing his die.
All on camera.
All right, so you guys, let me just. So the way is clear. Nobody's in your way. Nothing is there. Nobody's at the gate. You arrive at the gate. There's nobody at the gate, right? Because
Is the gate
all
open or
guards-
closed?
The gate is closed, but the gate is not. There's no guards. There's nothing there.
Is there like a draw thing to open
Yeah, it's
it?
basically just like a piece of wooden. What do I want to call it? Just
A wooden bar.
a bar, yeah, that you slide across.
Oh, I'm gonna open it.
And then you can open up the door, yeah, and then it goes. You know, you're going to leave the door open, of course, because nobody's going to remain behind. I don't think, unless you guys have some means by which you're going to lock the door, the gate, and then jump off the.
I mean, we could just open it, go out.
Good old Jiminy can do that.
Sure, why not?
Well, he's got to jump off the wall.
I'm gonna throw him up it.
I
Well,
will
that's
give
true.
Jiminy
I'll throw
my.
it,
But you have a disadvantage.
I'll throw
on
it.
your
No, yeah, I'm
saving
gonna
throws.
give Jiminy my tiger ring that lets him jump off 30 feet
There you go.
Without
without
Why
any
can't
taking
you just do
damage.
it then?
Because it's
Yeah.
N.
So?
N's in heavy armor. He can't climb.
It doesn't
Well,
matter.
you wouldn't have to climb up.
Yeah,
there's
there's
stairs.
Oh, okay.
There's
I'll
stairs.
do that then. I'll
Yeah,
do
there's
that.
stairs. I mean, you can have Jiminy do it if you
I
want.
honestly thought
He
we had
just
to
might not
climb
return
along.
the ring.
No, that's fine. N will do that then.
You
know
know,
that.
he is
Jiminy
one
Carlyle's
of
man
your
of honor.
he is one of your team members, and he
And
might just steal it.
N will do that then.
All right. Well,
N
then,
will close it,
All
and then
right.
he'll jump off.
All right. So
Carlyle's man
as
of honor.
you're going to make your way. Okay. So as we know, Vallaki is like a triangle, and you guys are going at the top of this triangle. All right.
Yep.
I'm doing this opposite from me, so I'm doing it facing you. So the west is this side.
Yep.
Okay. And the east is this side.
Yep.
So this side over going this way is Castle Ravenloft. On this side is going to Kresk, and on this side is down just beneath it is the Vistani camp, which is, if you recall, is surrounded by those little huts that are the elves, the Dusk Elves. So which way do you want to go? I mean, you
We
can
wanna go towards
you
the
can
Vistani.
go around the you can go around the east side, or you can go down the west side.
We'll go down the west side.
West side.
Okay, so so you're going to stick close to the gate, or are you going to?
We're gonna
go
stick
further
close to
out?
the gate.
Close
Okay,
to the gate.
so by staying close to the gate, you're minimizing your trip. Obviously, you may be exposing yourself to somebody looking, but
That's fine.
fortunately, nobody's looking. So when you get
Who's
to,
going to get us in trouble? Oh, Isaac. Oh, Isaac's dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're all-
Baron.
Isaac.
Baron's
Isaac,
dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Who can get us in trouble at this point? No one.
They're all preoccupied, and they're preoccupied with a bunch of shit going down in the middle of town.
Exactly.
So things are bad all over. It's been one big shit fest. So you guys are basically able to go on your own, and you're carrying You're carrying Anya sort of in your lap, and every once in a while you think she even though she had all this healing, you feel like she goes lifeless. So it kind of scares you because you're thinking, is she dying? I'm not sure if she's dying or not. And really what it is her body is like going through, like it's trying to, I guess it's what I would say is a shock, kind of the shock to the system is trying to stabilize. So the things that you guys gave her, obviously she would have died. So you've kept her from dying, and as you're progressing and moving forward to the camp. Now,
That potion cost me 800
her
gold.
body is doing things.
Sorry.
Now I can pull up a video of the approach to the camp. Do you want me to look? You want to see that again?
No, I think
No,
we're good.
You guys
we
are okay
understand
with that?
it.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you recall, you're going to go through.
There's going to be these little buildings that are around the
First
camp.
of all, you're going to see some shacks and stuff like that on the road, and then as you go just down the road a little piece, you veer off on like a trail, and as you go through that, you're going through a lot of shrubbery, it's forest and such.
Yeah.
But there's a clear path that's taking you down this way, and as you open up into an area, and as you're doing that, Arabelle is starting to yell ahead of you. She's on your back, but she's yelling out. And you can hear her. She's yelling, "Casimir, Casimir, Casimir, Casimir!" She's yelling and screaming loud. Do you do anything? Do you care if she's yelling or not?
No.
No.
All right.
It's better for her to shout than a big 30-something-year-old half-orc shouting.
Yeah, they'll recognize her more. than
Yeah,
us.
yeah. All right. So as you guys come through the clearing, and you don't even hardly get in through the clearing, but there's a dusk elf that's standing. He's got a spear. He's half naked, and he's got a cloth on.
That's convenient.
And a little
Grutz
bit
is
of
also
cloth.
half
It looks
naked.
a lot like what you would wear.
Yeah.
But it's obviously it's like a skin of like a wolf.
Yep.
And he's standing, and you see him. He's about 5'7". They're not really that tall, but he's very, very like lanky. He's very muscular,
Yep.
and he's got some basic like beads around his neck. Nothing of value. No. If
Look, a
anything,
true
he's got,
man.
like, he's got like an armband that's on metal, but it looks like it's like iron and stuff like that. Nothing of value or anything. No feathers. Nothing very intricate. And he is standing and he is looking. He's pretty much out in the open. He comes out into the open and he sees you and he's looking.
Hello!
And you say hello.
I need help!
All right. And he's looking at you. And Arabelle says, "Leo, this is the White Rose, and we need Casimir's help. My friend is hurt. I have a hurt friend." And he's just kind of looking and staring at you all. And he says, "Come with me." So as he's coming, there's more men that are coming out. There's like 4 or 5 of these men that are similarly dressed, similar look. Their skin is darker. Some of them are a little darker even, but they do look grayish. They kind of have that gray sort of Grutz look, right? You're grayish.
Yep.
Some of them are lighter. Some of them are a little darker. It just depends. And one of them comes straight forward, and Arabelle is like on your back, and she's saying, "Let me down, let me down."
Okay, I'll let her down.
There's Casimir. I need to talk to him.
Yep. I'm laying Chimney down too.
Okay, so because you're just walking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's going to run up. Does anybody here speak Elven?
Oh, W does.
Okay, so she immediately starts speaking in an Elven tongue.
Mm-hmm.
So she's saying things. It's so old, it's pretty foreign to you. You can't hardly tell. but like every like third or fourth or fifth word, something. But you can tell just from the dialogue that the man she's talking to, who has longer hair, he's got like a longer ponytail and stuff, this is Casimir. You can tell he's sort of,
Okay.
and he's just looking and listening to her. And the rest of them sort of have their eyes on all of you. They're not taking their eyes off of any of you. And you can tell she's explaining it. Every once in a while she'll say things like hurt, and you hear Anya's name, and you hear her say, you can tell that she's basically just updating and telling what's going on. So let me look real quickly. So he calls, you hear him say, Varele Manakoya Haldir, Dasevore Anya Haldir. So she turns to and she says, we're taking Anya to Haldir's hovel.
Okay.
Let's call it a hovel. She says, it's a little bitter. Haldir is the medicine man. So they all start to escort you. Some of the elves are like, several of them are coming up to the unicorn, and they're like looking at the unicorn, and you can tell they're like kind of putting their hands out to it to kind of like it's almost like they're feeling some sort of energy. They're not touching it,
Okay.
but they feel like they're feeling something from it. It's almost like they're like trying to absorb you. It's something weird. You can tell they're like sort of some veneration to it. They understand that this is something special. So the hovels are all in a circle around outside of the Vasani camp. You remember, and they're like little huts. And they're
They look
built
like little
into the
hobbit
side.
holes.
Yeah, like in little hobbit holes.
Right, and they're built into the side of the hills. So as you're walking along, Arabelle is talking to Casimir, and she's talking Elvish, and you really cannot tell. Now you can tell a little bit that she seems to be talking about you. You hear Blanco de Rose, and so you know she's saying White Rose, and you hear her talking about. You hear her say something like a beast and like a big man, and you hear lake. You can tell.
Look, Jiminy, she's talking
So
about
she's
you.
talking to him and telling him kind of what
Talking about how great
you
Jiminy
realize
Carlyle
what
You're a big
happened
man.
to her,
And
and
that
how
we
you
helped
guys
her.
are related. And then she's talking about, and then she starts talking about. You can see she's talking. She's saying Versole Memore Katashi Urash, like this, and she's thinking he's looking down, and the Haldir guy is looking too, and he. So you walk over to his hovel, and the Haldir guy comes in. He comes to W. She's on W's thing. So a lot of them take Anya's body down at the same time. They try to keep her. Now they're going to try to keep her in whatever position she's in, instead of her laying out flat, so to speak.
Yeah.
They're trying to keep her in that kind of curled position, which she was with you, and they carry her in. And so in the midst of this talk, you can tell Arabelle points to Jiminy and Grutz, and you hear her say something. Again, it's very difficult words for you to understand.
They speak
But
flowery
she points
words.
at Jiminy, and you hear her say Azul, and Casimir kind of perks up and goes Azul.
That's
She
right,
talks
that's
sort of, she's saying Monea la sale Boscori Azul,
Sure.
and she points at Grutz, and she says barrel.
Barrel? Your
And
barrel.
He says.
I think she made a
No.
mistake for Lazarus.
And then she says, she's talking Vasale Manashki Vallaki Lazarus. And you can tell she's talking about Lazarus, and she says, the rubies. And Casimir's like, oh, okay, all right.
That's right.
You can see he's kind of like looking, and he's changed totally from kind of like just more thinking and concentrating on her and Anya, and now he's kind of looking at you all too. He's like looking
Damn
at
right
you
he
guys
is.
over. Huh?
He said, damn right he is. He's got to learn. We're the best.
So Casimir will step away, and he says to the group, he says, my name is Casimir. When Haldir says he is done, please come to visit me
Okay.
in my hovel next over.
Okay.
Okay? So they take her in, and Haldir, he's already like starting to, you can see he's got some crude instruments. He's got a crude fire and a crude setup with a pot on top of a raised piece of iron, and he's heating something in the pot, and he takes down another pot, and it's got like a salve in it, and he says, he directs the other desk elves, Sapore Amanakare Jiza. And so they put her down on the bed, and he says, Postrere. So they start to kind of pull her out, slowly out of the curled position, and sort of laying her flat. And he's talking to the men, and he's saying, Zore Fosturi Marakash Isuji al Ayure. And they're all looking at him, and they're like, they're kind of nodding. And so he takes salve out, and he starts to put the salve onto her wounds. And it's thick, and it has a smell. It's kind of like a berry smell, and there's some spice in it. You can tell, like some caraway and some tarragon. He's dressing all of the flayed skin, and you see some of the men come out and leave, and then they come back in, and they have strips of skin, and he's laying the skin, and it's dark dusk skin is their skin, and he's laying it on top of her, and he's replacing parts of her with some of the skin. And as you can see, like some of the men, you can see on the sides as they start to leave through their robes, you can see they're bleeding on the side. They've got some bandages and such on their side.
Oh wow!
And so they're putting this stuff on her, and the Haldir guy, he's speaking in. You can tell he's speaking in this Elvish, and he's praying to Neralis Analar, who is well, go ahead and roll for me. Let's make sure.
Well, I'll roll a religion check.
This is Elven.
Oh.
You speak Elvish?
No, I speak Orcish.
17.
Okay, so you recognize the name Neralis Analar is a god of healing, and he is reciting something about easing pain and protection from death over Anya.
We're just doing now.
And her body seems to now start to more calmly, just breathing deeper and slower but steadier than it was as he's laying all of this stuff on. And he's laying strips in various parts. He's not able to cover her completely, but he's laying some in all various areas, like her stomach and her thighs and on her chest and such. And he kind of looks to you all, and he sort of says, Casimir.
Okay, we'll go to Casimir.
So Arabelle's standing there, and she's talking, and she's kind of explaining to you what he's done. She'll start explaining, okay, he's doing his healing, he's laying skins from the Dusk Elves. They are volunteering their own skin to save Anya and help her to heal, because without the skin...
Grutz can volunteer for some skin.
They want to use elven skin.
Okay.
Not to belittle you, but your skin is much
Tougher.
thicker, much coarser, much harsher, and they need beautiful elven skin.
Grutz is going to turn his head away, and he's going to feel slightly hurt.
Slightly racist, yeah.
Slightly
Very racist.
hurt.
But she's basically saying it's best that she kind of holds your hand. She says, thank you, Grutz. They're so nice of you, but they even Casimir, and they brought in some skin. She says, even Casimir has offered up some of his skin. So this is the best that they say they can do for her, and he is pretty comfortable that she will be able to heal because of what you helped. I told them that you gave her some medicines on the way that seemed to make her help, so she wouldn't die.
Grutz.
And he has said that actually had a lot more to do probably with her surviving than what he is going to do. So she says, I'll take you to Casimir. So you guys can file out. I assume you're going to file out.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So you can go over to the next hovel and knock on the door.
Yeah.
He says, the voice inside says, enter.
Okay.
So as you come in, you can see he's got a kettle on.
Where the
It's like
fuck's
a pot,
Lazarus?
And he's boiling. Well, he's fighting.
Yeah.
He's
He's
laying-
defending
I
the
need a
town.
hero.
Okay. Well,
He's
Grutz is
told
saying
that
this
town. That's
in game
true.
because
That's
Grutz has
okay.
no idea.
Oh, I don't really know where he was, but I sent my Raven
I'm
out.
sorry.
Oh, great.
That makes sense. I'm sorry.
Because they sent the Raven out before they even met
Know where
Grutz.
to look.
The battlefield.
They knew where you were, right?
The battlefield. They knew where you were on the battlefield.
Well, the raven
Where-
can
where
look
was
up
the
from the
shot?
sky and look for a white man.
Well, it's probably being directed by W.
That's right.
Yeah.
And W knew
Not
you
that
were up
hard.
there on the building.
Yeah, most of us knew you were up there.
Right? You were shooting down.
We
during
could
the
tell
fight.
that you were
A
shooting
A
from
giant
high.
purple light in the
Yeah, that's
sky. I
true.
wonder who that belongs to.
You know, they didn't say, "Oh, what happened to Bruce Wayne or Peter Parker?
Yeah,
He's
that's
run away." You know? He's not fighting, so you're good. So Casimir says, "Welcome to my humble abode."
Thank you.
Yep.
He says, "You're all very big. We will fill the room. My apologies. Would you like some tea?"
Yes, please. That would be wonderful.
So he's boiling it, and he puts down some basic small cups. For Grutz, the cup is very small. For Jiminy, the cup would be
This.
kind of his whole hand, his whole flipper hand. And there's nothing in it yet. He's still boiling. And he says, "I am in the presence of the White Rose.
Yep.
Yes.
You have made a very big impression upon me and Arabelle.
We do that often everywhere.
You have saved the little princess.
Yes.
You are my friend.
We helped her. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Normally, we would not have accepted this person in, or you, but because of your actions, and because I understand now that you are an ally, and I appreciate that, I want to say thank you for all you've done,
Yep.
and we'll see what we can do for your friend.
Thank you.
It is only fitting that I and my family are able to provide for you and yours. Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
So, what are you, a group such as you, doing in Barovia?
We all kind of came here for different reasons.
Yeah, we were different reasons drove each of us here.
Yeah.
So, you, without going too heavily into it, you
We'll
know,
just
kind of-
explain.
Yeah.
Like,
Very
he got an
quickly,
invite,
I got
he
an
got a
invitation.
doll, and
So-
just went there to prevent everyone else from dying.
Em was here before us.
And-
Yeah,
Anne
that's where he went.
is here. Why?
He went before everyone else because he didn't want them to go in to Barovia, knowing that they would get
Anne
out.
has a quest.
Yeah, he does have a holy quest. I just don't know where it's in,
Okay.
what it's for.
You remember, we'll have to pull it out
Yeah.
because we're getting.
Well, it was a poem, and I didn't understand it.
Don't
Yeah.
ask what's about
You can read
prose.
it again, and it'll probably start making.
I don't know
more
if I
sense.
have it
Oh, okay.
because I know you said it, but I don't have the physical poem.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, no, I'll get that for you. Remind me, okay?
The-
I'll remember. Okay. You're aware of the mist.
Yeah.
The problem with the mist, the little one too, no matter how big, how small, you cannot leave.
Yep. Without the master of the domain letting you.
And you know who that is.
Yep.
Yes.
And yet you came willingly.
Count von Count.
Yes.
Yep.
Count one count.
Yep.
How do you plan to leave?
That we'll figure out as time comes.
Grutz never thinks 2 steps ahead. He only thinks of the step he's currently on.
He's our leader.
Oh. Really?
Well, I live by the motto 1 step at a time.
Well, that is dangerous, and I would challenge you to perhaps think a little further.
Grutz is going to scratch his head.
You have come through a lot of things that Arabelle has described to me, and these are things that. Well, let me just say, you are not the first group of people like yourselves that we have seen here, and some of them come and they kill the Dark Lord, but they cannot leave. People cannot leave, so you have to not just kill him, but you have to kill.
Well, we left after we killed Gregor.
Gregor is what's that?
He's a Dark Lord in Verosakov.
He's not Strahd.
Yeah,
There's
but
a
he's
difference.
still a lord of the land,
Yes.
master of his domain.
Yes.
Yes, but Strahd's different.
This is different. Yeah.
Okay.
Of
Of course, dead refers to dead, not just coming back in 5
You
years.
plan to
Dead.
confront Strahd? You plan to
Well, we gotta confirm at dinner first.
We have to go meet him for dinner.
Yeah. It's
Not
kinda-
yet, though. We're not
it's-
ready.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's rude to
I'm gonna
attack
show
someone
him
when
the
you're, when
invite
you're a
that we
guest.
received.
I'm gonna show him
He
mine
sent you
too.
an invitation.
We got
Yes.
two. We got two invites. Yeah.
Why haven't you gone?
We're not ready.
We're not ready physically or mentally.
That's probably very smart on your part.
Mentally, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
Grutz just doesn't know. Do I wear the blue tie in the red suit or the red tie in the blue suit?
Ah, I see. He's looking over it. W and Jimmy. Perhaps a change is in order. Anyway.
Hey!
I mean,
We have-
I laid the law down.
We have
You have
some.
been very
The
successful.
only way one could take my spot is through trial by combat.
We have some tasks from Madame Eva that we must do first.
You have spoken with Madame Eva.
Yes.
Did she? What tasks did she give you?
She gave us some tasks on where to find things that we need.
What do you know? What they are?
Yes, I do. Maybe you might be of help.
Grutz needs to find a badass weapon.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know what it is?
It's from some legendary barbarian. Grutz is gonna scratch his head, and he's gonna think...
Kavan.
Kavan.
Kavan! Yes, Kavan.
You, I hate to tell, I might let you know. Maybe I should tell you some history of the Dusk Elves. We have been here for a long, long time.
Yeah,
We've been here longer than Strahd,
that's awesome.
and we have been here as long as some of the oldest cultures that have been here. So, Kavan, I know of Kavan.
Yeah. Do you know where he's buried?
On the hills. In
Where?
the hills.
Where?
To the south.
Where south?
South of Crest.
Grutz is gonna pull out a map.
Okay.
Can you mark it on the map?
Oh, he's putting it on now.
Do I need to find a map for you?
He's putting it on the.
Oh, no, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Grutz want to know where on the map.
There comes a time.
When you ask the right question.
You have to ask it. So you have pulled out a map, and your map basically looks like this. He's going to say, "We are here."
Sure.
And Kavan is probably in this area over here. Probably over in this area. He says, "This area down here is where Beres, a city named Beres, used to stand. That city was wiped out, we believe, by Strahd. It is south of us. By the way, down this way, there is a big house. It is a big mansion.
Is it on the
It was
hill?
on the hill. It was held by a dragon.
Oh, Argynvost?
Argynvost, yes.
Yes, we must go
This
there.
is called Argynvost Hoth. This Hoth meaning his home. The big silver dragon. He had an order of knights that opposed.
We met one.
You did?
Yeah.
Have you been to Argynvost Hoth?
No.
Where did you see it?
He's undead.
He's traveling by the.
He's traveling in the roads.
road
We
to
became
the-
best buddies.
Really?
Yeah. What was his
An
name?
order of the silver dragon.
What was his name?
Okay, hold on. Let me go
What was
there.
he doing?
He was doing a job. He says that he has a job to do and he can't get
Sir Lingovich.
Sir Lingovich.
It sounds like it would be someone who
Yeah.
would be.
He's supposedly doing a job that he was sent out to do, but no one came to relieve him of it.
I think he's sent in the past of when the
Oh,
dragons
dear.
was fighting
Yeah.
the order.
Oh
Yeah.
dear. He's been out there a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Centuries, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I don't think their spirits are able to go to rest.
There are lots of legends about what's there at
He's a
Argynvost.
good man.
Yes, if he is holding down his station this long,
Yeah.
that's incredible.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the one to tell him otherwise. Maybe-
Oh, we're gonna try and make him go to rest. You know,
All right.
not the violent
Yes,
way.
we were told
but
we
the
need to
peaceful
bring
way.
light to the hold.
Yeah, to let him know.
But from a book I read, to bring light to the Argynvost, we need the skull of Argynvost, which is at the Dark Lord's castle, I believe.
So we need to go to his dinner party, ask for a gift from him since we're
Take
there.
the skull and deliver
You,
it
you
back.
know, like it's like he's giving Grutz a birthday party.
Invited you to his house,
Yeah.
And you're going to steal from them.
No, we're not.
Okay.
It's you know when you
I
get
would be
you know when you get invited
cautious.
to a house and
Yeah.
it's like they're supposed to give you a gift.
You usually bring the gift.
Well, I am bringing a gift, but I expect one back.
It's a party favor.
It's a party favor, you know. Like it's a potluck. You know, I
I'm
bring the
afraid I
wine.
don't have the
I bring the wine. He brings the skull, and then it's like a party. It's a festival.
I see. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not aware of that. Well, that's a good plan. You should.
Yeah.
You should go see him soon. But I would advise you to be very careful and use your time there wisely.
Yes.
I'll have to let N be the wise one in that.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
N doesn't have a lot of wisdom himself.
In fact, if you go there,
How much do you have?
try to scout around. Perhaps
hold of the
excuse yourself to go to
Oh, I do have a
the
lot of
little.
wisdom.
We could
boys'
technically
room.
get an easy map of the whole place.
How?
Magic.
The little man over here has the capabilities.
He has a match that lets him map out a place in its
Which little
entirety.
man? Him?
Yeah.
Is that why you have him? I wonder.
Yeah.
Little
He
did
could
everybody
get
know
a
Jiminy
map of the
Carlyle's
whole
most
entire
important.
castle.
How?
Magic.
Jiminy Carlyle's the most important character in this fucking story, dude. Come on.
Oh, okay. Well,
We're writing a book.
I wondered what you were.
It's an
yeah. I
autobiography of
wondered
Jiminy
what your
Carlyle.
position was. I can see he's,
I'm a mighty warrior, a
he's the
tracker.
brains of the operation.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah,
This one is the brawn.
Well, I'm the brains and the
The other one
bronze.
is the looks.
Mm-hmm.
And you're the little dog.
detective, tracker,
You're the
hunter,
mascot.
damage dealer, last hitter,
All right.
map guy.
Okay.
These guys wouldn't have gotten anywhere where they're at
Well,
without Jiminy Carlyle.
It sounds like you have a tall order ahead of you.
Jiminy Carlyle.
Mapping out.
Is that a height joke?
No.
Tall order, I get it.
Tall order.
Haha, I'm 2'4".
You actually get a smile on Casimir, which is probably the first time you smiled in 200 years. No, I did not mean that. I meant that you have a very big, well, maybe that's another bad word,
There you
but
go.
you have a very, very important task to try to understand
It's true.
that castle.
Oh, it's instantaneous. He doesn't even have to try.
I don't even have to try.
He has a lightning mind.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be like as soon as he enters the castle, it's like,
I'm basically gonna know everything.
we're gonna have the whole we'll have the whole thing
Let me
mapped.
tell you, it is very important that you make it back alive.
Jiminy Carlyle.
You understand?
Well, look,
Especially, I hate to say it.
I'm still here, aren't I?
But especially these two.
look. Grutz has
It's
lived
very
30.
important for them to make it
Why?
out alive.
Jiminy Carlyle.
Come back after you've been there.
Look, Grutz has lived for
But this-
several decades now. You know, if it's to save the little younger kids.
I like this guy. He's praising Jiminy Carlyle as much as he deserves. It's fantastic.
I think you have taken on a task that is monumental and no man has done. So I admire you.
Yes,
Concentrate on certain areas of where you want to learn.
obviously.
I can tell you that there is a crypt.
Crypt.
It is massive.
Huge.
That whole castle.
Oh yeah.
And many, many, many people buried there. Many adversaries
His brother?
buried there.
His brother buried there.
Probably his brother.
But his mother.
Probably
No, wait, no,
his
his mother's
mother.
Perfect.
I thought his mother was the Vistani lady. Never mind. No. Oh,
Probably his father.
you think they're vampires too?
Have you met?
Possibly some like
Would
you who have been there too.
would you have an idea of where a woman named Esmeralda is?
I've heard of Esmeralda. I don't know where to find her.
Okay.
How
I
about
understand she is a Vistani woman.
Uh huh.
They talk about her in the camp. She is, I forgot their word for it. She is not part of any tribe. But Vistani are interesting people. They have adopted us. They allow us to stay here. We exchange with them. We help to defend them. And in kind, they help to defend us. So Vistani can be trickery and very, very
Like
foxy.
fucking Centauri.
But they also can be your best friends. I understand, though, that she is welcome here anytime,
Okay.
but I don't know where she is.
Well,
It's interesting you bring
if you
her
meet
up.
her, tell her
Why don't
there's
go
some
anywhere?
people who want. If you well, you never know. She might visit the camp. She might visit the camp.
She won't visit this camp, but she doesn't.
You
come
just
back.
mentioned that she came here before.
No. I didn't mean to say that she's come here before. My apologies.
Okay.
They have talked to her though. They talk about her. They know.
Okay.
We know of her.
Do you know where the Seeker's reliquary is?
Seeker's reliquary.
Yes, there's a dead
The fuck
tree
is-
perched. It's one of Madame Eva's quests she has given us.
Grutz is gonna be like, what the fuck is reliquary?
It's buried under a dead
thing?
tree perched on high overhead.
I would say that is down south, also in the area where Kavan is.
Perfect.
Because that is
Kill
where
two birds
all
with one
of the
stone.
druids are. They still live there. The druids and the barbarians down there, many look like your big friend here. They have been
Grutz
living
is flexing
here.
as soon as he
They are
says.
some of the most. They are the indigenous people living here. Before them is all legend and fable.
Okay.
But Kavan is one of the earliest leaders of the barbarians.
Yeah,
You look like you are one.
I am a barbarian and a wizard, all in one.
Impossible.
It's possible. My beard's gonna
What do you
flax.
mean it's impossible?
My
Look at
beard,
him.
you're gonna see my beard flax, and you see my hair go short until it
Is
gets
this not the most magical man you've ever seen?
Well, petty tricks won't get you far.
Look, man, I'm gonna pull out.
That's not much of a wizard, but
That's very much.
I'm not here to rise.
Magician, wizard. We like to intermingle these words.
Yeah, it's like north south. You are north
Either
south.
way, he's performing the dark arts.
Well, I hope I've helped you, but
I was gonna light a bottle with a Molotov and throw it and say the fireball.
you definitely need to find answers to Strahd's history. They can be found in a
Yes.
tome.
Yes, in the west, in the town up to the west, right?
Are you telling me that?
Yeah, what you seek lies in a town far to the west in a treasure chest beyond the confines of land.
Good.
Yes, that's where we're going first.
Yeah. And then we're gonna go to Kavan's too.
Okay.
Then we're gonna
So
play
you're
Tomb
not
Raider.
as familiar with Barovia as I thought you were.
No.
No, none of us are native here.
Oh, there was another group of rogues.
There are vampires.
Yeah, we killed them.
There are
Well, we
vampires.
killed
I'm
two.
mixing you up. I see. Okay.
They're half dead
They were
though.
vampires.
Yeah, they're half dead though. We killed half of them.
Strahd vampires.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your future.
No,
No.
I hope not.
no.
I'm placing
I hope not as well.
a high value on you and a high confidence level.
They were lower on the tier system.
Yeah, the totem pole.
You have a ranking order.
Yeah, yeah,
It's the
Just as any
white.
tribe does.
yeah.
Yeah, the
The,
white's top.
the blues are honestly at the lowest level.
They were the indigo.
Oh, they
Yeah,
should not have been sent
they're at the. Yeah, I know, I don't. You know, Van Richten's dead.
Weren't
and
they
so
the ones that fucking
Hold on,
lied
hold
and
on,
said
hold on,
they
what?
killed?
Van Richten's dead.
The vampire hunter
Yeah,
is
he's dead. I saw his body. I held it. He died.
We've heard these stories, but nobody wanted to be true.
Yeah.
He's our salvation.
No, he's
And
dead.
you must be our salvation.
Yeah, I mean, Chives is in charge. And look what he did. Sends the fucking blue rose after a white
What's
rose
his
shot.
Exactly.
Hi, Chives.
Chives.
Van
He-
Richten's servant.
He's
Van
Van
Richten's
Richten's
servant.
butler.
He's
He's
his
taken
replacement, I
over.
guess.
He's now a leader. And you know what he does?
You can see
Sends
he's
the
like-
fucking blue
you can
rose
see-
over.
You see a lot has been
Indigo
taken
rose.
out of him. He's like, oh dear.
Yeah, Van Richten died a long time ago, yes.
Yeah, he died a while back.
Really?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Do not go announcing that around.
Oh, well, it's too bad. She already told the Dark Lord I'm going to put a W.
It's true. It's true.
No.
You told Strahd he is dead?
It's true.
It slipped out a little
It's
bit.
true. It's true. It's all
He
true.
knows Van Richten is dead.
He's got nothing to fear,
He's got
right?
nothing.
To fear itself, obviously.
But what if that was
All
a
the more
lie
reason.
to make him feel more at
All
ease,
the-
so he's easier
all
to
the
tell?
more reason.
It's
All the
not a
reason-
lie. It's
all
not
the
a
more
lie.
reason these two must survive.
It's not a
that
lie.
dinner. Do you hear me?
I was trained by Van Richten himself 20 years ago.
Are you now a master vampire hunter?
Pretty much, yeah, you know. I mean, I would say, who's your master?
Grutz killed the
I'd
werewolf
say,
Dark Lord.
you know,
That's a pretty tall order.
yeah.
If that's the case, I don't understand.
Look,
why
if you
he's
watch
alive.
the old Van Helsing movie, you know Van Helsing werewolf killed Dracula vampire.
Exactly. Sometimes
Which
you just
means
gotta get something else to
Gregor
do something else.
is technically more dangerous than Strahd, aka I killed Gregor, aka I'm better than.
Look,
So it's
Yeah.
Jiminy and Grutz that we need to make sure lives.
No.
Jiminy
Make
is
sure they return.
A treasure.
I will
Two levels.
return
A
here.
biscuit.
Exactly.
Once you have gone to Crest and
Good
receive,
biscuit.
I don't know where you will find this tome, but obviously Madame Eva has given you a hint.
I'm assuming it's somewhere near the church. Look under the gaze of the morning lord and reach for the dawn.
Oh, I know. So you wait till it's nighttime. You stay in the church,
Casimir's looking
and
at
when
you.
the first crack of dawn hits, see where the light points to. That might
And
be
then
it.
go under there
Yes!
because it's buried.
Yes.
Even a simpleton can figure it out.
I did it! I didn't even know.
He's looking
Woo!
at W, he's like, okay. Well, that's a good start. That's a good start. It sounds like you have things to do in Crest,
Yes.
and Anya here will stay with us.
Okay.
Do you know about the Dusk Elves?
I know about the Dark Lord has one named Rahadin.
Oh, I saw him. He stabbed me.
You have met Rahadin.
He stabbed me a
Yeah.
few times. I stabbed him back.
and
I
you
know
live.
that he wanted
Yeah.
a female, and you guys didn't give them the female of the
Yeah.
You
Dusk
know the
Elves.
story.
Yes.
That female is my sister.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My sister Patrina. Velikanova. We are native Feywild to this mortal world. There was a war between the elves, the Aladdin, and the Drow, and we were drawn into that. We angered both sides, and we caused Corellion and Lolth to turn their backs on us. We remained hidden and secluded for many hundreds of years, and my sister, she turned her back on the primal magic traditions of my people, and she embraced the shadowy magic which brought her to Strahd's attention. I'm somewhat shamed by it, but it made her extremely powerful, and it made her extremely valuable to him, and it elevated her in his eyes. The Count, he would have made her one of his brides.
That's kind of
my
messed
people
up.
caught
That's a
up with
plural.
her when she attempted to drink blood from a Dusk Elf child as part of her transformation, and we stoned her to death. Her body was given over to Strahd, and he buried her in the crypts of the castle, which is why I'm telling you about the crypts.
Doesn't that mean she can come back as a vampire?
Well, she's been gone a long time. She is dead.
She could just be a vampire in the crypt.
If she is a vampire in the crypt itself, she would be going mad, I'm sure.
Okay.
Could be. So Strahd had all the female Dusk Elves of Barovia put to death as punishment for the murder of his betrothed. And Rahadin is the one who ordered it and committed a lot of the atrocities.
So is there any
Against his own
female
brethren.
Dusk Elves left?
We are the only ones left. About a dozen.
You're a female?
We have no females.
You said he ordered the execution of the females.
Do they
Killed them all.
eventually
This was
evolve?
centuries ago.
Okay.
This is going to be a real dumb question.
No, it's okay.
But in
can't
regards
be
to
beaten by
Darwin's
him.
theory,
Huh?
are you guys able to now be reproduced as an afro, as a
No.
Single
Like
cell.
starfish.
Darwin's theory of evolution only works if you have future generations. If they all the females dead,
Like
there's no future
starfish.
generation. No,
what
that's
if
not
they
how
develop
evolution
like
works.
starfish?
That is
and
not how
clownfish?
evolution works. Evolution works
We are not able to
via
procreate.
future
Okay,
generations.
that's what I
We
just
are
wanted
done.
to know.
If you can't can you
This is
yeah.
why a
half
female.
breeds.
This is what?
A half Dusk Elf.
Why? I'm not a half.
Go with a
elf.
woman, a human woman.
Well, we will not do that.
Then you get half.
That does
And
not.
then if a
that
full-
does not save.
Then if a
us.
full goes for half, it's
we'll not do
3/4.
that. We'll not do
And
that.
then if a full does it for 3/4,
But it does explain
Now
why
4/5.
we have brought in Anya. We cherish the female, and we will do everything we can for female. I do everything I can for little princess, so I take care of her too. Sometimes her dad and her uncle are foolish, much to
is that why she hides her ears? Because she could.
No, he's talking
Anya?
about Arabelle.
Oh.
Arabelle. Yeah, Arabelle has ears.
She's a human.
No,
She's
no, I was
fine.
talking about Anya.
She's Vistania.
Because Anya's a.
I don't. They don't like elves.
So we have no women or children.
No, I
and
know.
we cannot
Is
procreate.
Anya
We are basically annihilated.
Dusk Elf.
No, she's a regular
Okay.
elf.
We are basically annihilated Dusk Elves.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would like to
propose a partnership for us. Not now, but in the future, as I have said to you.
So you want to see if we're worthy first before you do the partnership.
Pardon me?
You want to see if we survive the dinner invitation.
I need you stronger. I need you more smarter. I need you to be savvy, and I need to make sure you survive. Yes.
Okay.
I have pledged myself to avenge my people by taking Strahd's life. That's a very complicated task, as you obviously know. And
Yep.
you may have heard many have come before you, and some of them were lucky enough to actually put him to his end, but he resurrects each time. He is infallible, so many think. But I'm not going to go any further. I have plans for that, but I need to make sure that
We're capable.
you are the right partners.
Okay.
I've seen too many come, and I tried to make partners, and they were like your blue friends.
Yeah, the blue
Gone.
guys just suck, you know.
Gone in a wisp. He is way more powerful than you can understand. He owns Barovia. So
I mean, any lord would own the land.
he's looking at Irina, and he's kind of checking. He's kind of looking at her, and he says, "Do you mind if I tell you all a story?
Sure.
Might pertain to you all. I'd like to share a legend about Strahd von Zarovich that may be of interest to you, Irina."
Are you allowed
To all
to
of
say
you.
his name a bunch of times? You've been
Oh yes,
you've been calling his name.
yes. I say his name, but I say it once.
Okay.
That you can do. I know.
It's like-
There are statements of how many times you can say his name.
So it's in a row that matters.
Don't say it in a row. Yeah.
So if I say,
Strahd is a very happy man. I'm likely to run into him someday, and he will be my friend. Strahd is a good guy.
like, I could say
No
Strahd
problem.
dot, and then say Strahd dot.
No.
No.
No, don't say the name 3 times in a row.
That's not in a
Talking
row.
about something else. No dot.
The dot is like an end of a sentence.
No, don't do that. Put something in between. Don't be foolish.
Strahd is dog.
Don't be
dot.
foolish. He will come if you call him.
I'm not calling him. I'm testing the
He
waters.
doesn't know whether you're calling him or whether you're
So
just
if I, what if I
playing
say,
hanky
how many
panky.
words? How many words do I say in a row?
Say something in between his name.
Okay.
Don't be
Strahd
foolish
is
with
a
me
cat.
either. Huh?
Strahd is a cat.
That would do it.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
That's all you have to do. Just don't be foolish and
Okay.
say his name 3 times in a row.
Okay.
It's real simple.
I mean, they can quite do it.
The peoples of this land have become very, very afraid of him, frightened, and they have every reason.
Yeah.
I too am frightened of him, but my heart now is no longer there, so it doesn't matter what happens to me, and I will do everything I can to kill him. I don't care about my life, right? So use me as you will. But my story is about Strahd's brother, Sergei. Have you heard of him?
Yes.
He was second-born son of King Berov von Zarovich and Queen Ravenovia von Roynian of Barovia. Sergei was born in Castle Ravenloft 11 years after the birth of his elder brother Strahd. Shortly after Sergei's birth, Castle Ravenloft came under siege, and Strahd was forced to defend his mother and brother, killing a man who assaulted the room in which they were barricaded. Soon afterwards, King Barov died, and Strahd became king of Barovia, not only because he was first in line, but he had shown and displayed his courage and his fortitude under pressure. Sergei left Barovia at a young age to study as a priest of the Morning Lord. However, he returned home before completing his training or becoming ordained.
Oh, I didn't want to say that virgin life. Yeah.
Returning to Barovia, Sergei met a young woman named Tatiana Ivanova, and the two fell in love. Within a year of meeting each other, the two were betrothed to be married, but that wedding was not to be. In the spring, on 71 spring of 369 of the Barovian calendar, the very day that Sergei and Tatiana were to be wed at Castle Ravenloft, Sergei was mysteriously killed.
Wonder who did that.
Some say he was killed in the castle, and others say he was sent 2 days prior to a sentry tower used to keep watch over Lake Zarovich. There,
Okay.
that approach to the castle. He was sent there as a preliminary prelude to some war. Tatiana was told that Sergei had been killed
by Valentin Horngard, the son of Lord Vladimir Horngard, a captain of Argonvost Order of the Silver Dragon. This explains why Strahd holds such a grudge against Argonvost. Prior to enlistment in the order, Lord Vladimir had been one of Strahd's generals whose legend says had turned to worship the dark powers and had been killed by Strahd. Learning of the death of her beloved Tatiana found evidence that Sergei was killed by his brother Strahd. Learning of the death of her beloved, Tatiana found evidence that Sergei was killed. Strahd professed his love for Tatiana and drank the blood of his dead brother as a ritual to make her his bride. Horrified by what Strahd had done, Tatiana jumped from the cliff that overlooks the valley below Castle Ravenloft. Her body was never found. The legend states that Tatiana's soul became trapped in the newly formed domain of Barovia, doomed to repeatedly reincarnate as part of a punishment against Strahd. If this legend bears any truth, he says to Irina, your life is in jeopardy, and I suspect he is why you came to Vallaki. This is why you came to Vallaki, for salvation at the Church of St. Andrew. Why are you not there?
Church is not.
The church is no longer hallowed ground.
I've seen destruction. I saw...
And the devil went in the church.
From your story, I can only surmise Strahd is toying with you and your band of adventurers. Time is on his side. The good news is that if anyone can help you, the Abbot of Crest may have that power.
Yep.
Have you heard any of that before?
We heard about the crest and the
In a
abbot.
book.
Irina says, I never heard of this. He says, she has all the traits, Tatiana. You are transporting the bride to be.
That's okay.
You're okay with that?
Yeah, I already knew
She
Strahd
needs
was
your
after
help.
her.
She needs your help. Yes?
Yeah. Just the very beginning.
All right.
No, I didn't know that.
So
Strahd-
you're
I
on
didn't
your way
know-
to Crest.
I didn't know Strahd was
Yeah.
such a simp.
What is a simp?
It's a guy who's stupid for a woman, and he basically gives up everything for a woman for no fucking reason, even though she doesn't like him.
Put yourself in Strahd's place.
Okay.
He can't die.
Okay.
He lives
I think I
forever.
wouldn't. I'll tell you what. I wouldn't kill my brother for a fucking woman. That's fucked up.
Well, that should bring some solace to someone here in the table.
It's fucked up.
But sometimes love overcomes. We do not make the judgments that he did. I don't necessarily disagree with you. But sometimes we make wrong judgments, like I did with my sister.
And sometimes you make wrong judgments, and you don't make it right later. You keep making the wrong decisions.
I made my decision. We killed my sister.
over and
look
over
at where
and over
look at
and
where we
over
stand.
and over and over and over again. Because how long has that legend gone on for?
Centuries.
So if he's loved her that much, he most likely tried more than once in the last few centuries, and it keeps failing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe,
But then he knows it will repeat, right?
yeah.
So if he doesn't get her this time, she will return.
Maybe he should think smart and think, maybe I'm never gonna get her
No?
because that's how the domain.
I'll let
punishes
you have
people.
that. I'll let you have that conversation with him. you may
Maybe you
may
have
or may
a
not want to
one-on-one
convince
with
him.
him.
Maybe the devil should learn to love himself before he tries to love a woman.
Yeah, maybe he needs to look in a mirror.
Oh.
Nice choice of words. So the way you are going, just so you know, is very dangerous. Kresk is up in the hills. Do you have any clothing that is more for winter wear?
No, I've grown up in Vorostikov, which is a fucking
I
Iceland
don't know
tundra.
Vorostikov.
It's an Iceland tundra with no fucking food, werewolves, and fucking everything.
That's basically where you're
And I
going.
lived shirtless
Yeah? Hard titties.
the whole time. Yeah, I've hard titties.
You have
Yeah.
hard titties.
I have a cold resistance potion.
You would do best if you are clothed properly, because you will be going up
It's an
in
exception.
up into the hills,
I'm an exception to that
and it
rule.
is a cold area. So
My
if
nipples
you have
get so
nothing,
hard they
I
become a
recommend
weapon.
you go back to Vallaki
I don't think we can. Well,
We can get something at
I've seen
Crest.
smoke, and well, by the time you arrive at Kresk, it will be cold. But if you travel correctly and make sure you get there, first of all, you want to make sure you're not traveling at night.
Wait, do you know what's happening in Vallaki?
We've seen smoke.
There's a bunch of undead killing everyone.
We saw a giant comet
Everyone's
come and
dying.
land.
Everyone's dying right now.
Oh, that was the day before.
Yeah, that was
Strahd
the day.
came.
Yeah, that was the day before. The
Yeah,
devil
we knew
came.
who that was.
But
And
today,
now that I see Irene,
Today.
it makes sense.
Lady
a bunch of
Vodka.
undead came in. They're currently killing everyone back in the town. The town's on fire too.
I would go help, but they will not.
Well, we killed a giant demon lady, and I'm pretty close to dying myself.
Yes, I see you all are fairly wounded.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wish I had something to offer.
Yeah, no, it's okay. They dug their own grave, practically.
No, I mean I wish I had something to offer to you all. We don't.
Oh,
we
I
don't
just
have
need
problems.
to sleep for a
We
day or
don't go.
two.
I'm just warning you of where you are going and what you.
I just need a good night's sleep.
Okay.
Tis but a scratch.
Well, right now it's noon, so
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe
we
by
can eat
the
some
time-
lunch and some dinner.
And
Well,
sleep.
maybe by the time we get
know?
we finish this, the town will have calmed down, and maybe the skeletons will have gone and thing. Then we can just raid over the town.
That's true.
If you can't get anything there,
Well, if the town is gone and dead, we can loot the stores.
yes, perfect.
Get the clothes and the
Just
potions.
like every hero would do.
Yes! It's not stealing if there's no one who owns it.
Well, perhaps while I've been talking, you
It's
would
like
have
Raiders
a
of
short
the
rest.
Lost Village.
Yes.
So
Can we
let's
say we
you
get
have
a short rest? Awesome.
How much do you heal for short rest?
You heal. You can do your hit points from your level. So if you're level 5, you can do 5 of the 1d whatever hit points
So it's
is.
5d12. Okay.
You could choose to use it all or choose to not use it all.
Use it all.
Which I'm going to use them all for me.
I'm sure Jimmy should do the same.
34.
7,
Oh! Oh, yes, baby.
18. I recover 18.
Okay. I recovered 49.
49 out of a possible how much?
60 something.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. I got 2 12s. That's
He
a
says,
lot.
I'm sorry, I wish I could offer you more. I don't even have a place to put. He's pouring you all some warm tea. He says, perhaps this tea will warm you up and make you more comfortable. So that's helping you through your resting period.
Perfect.
How much did you get
So
healed?
29.
let's take a break here and talk to Lazarus real quickly.
Okay.
And I'm going to say that at this point, you're seeing that most of the skeletons,
You have 2.
they're slowly overtaking these things, but you've completed sort of the ones that are around you.
This one's not.
So it's up to you as to what you want to do right now.
Unless I'm
You
missing
can
this.
see from where you're standing, the building you're at, that they have, these skeletons have came through the eastern, through the east.
Where'd you put
Up
it?
in the east, you can see some smoke rising up to where what
I'm
looks
at
like
49
was
HP.
the gate. The outer gate.
Smoke rising from the gate. Shit. I'm gonna head over to the.
So you're gonna go down?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down,
All right.
and I'm gonna head over to where the smoke is coming from.
Okay, so basically you head over to the eastern gate,
Let me
which
see
is
if
the
I
morning
have
glory gate.
What are you looking for?
And there's,
character sheet when I was
the doors were forced open, they were smashed up and pulled off of their hinges. Some of the stones have been knocked off, some of the sides of the stones have been knocked off, and some of the towers have been knocked down. There's skeletons up there that are knocking down some of the stones. They're like hitting them and knocking them down. There's like 3 or 4 of them there that are knocking them down. So if you're gonna try to go through there, you can, obviously, because you're Lazarus the Mighty. You can squeak your way through. They're busy knocking it down. They're knocking basically a hole in the side of the walls.
Should be the hero, Michael.
So they're knocking down I'm sorry, it's not stones, it's wood. It's wood, so they've got stuff, I'm totally wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna lie. They're
Sorry.
like destroying.
Sorry,
that.
they're destroying the wood. I'm sorry, yeah, they're destroying the wood.
Okay.
I said stone, I'm sorry.
Wait, is their gates made out of wood?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Okay.
Low one fire.
Yeah, one bad fire and it's all gone.
Yeah, and you can see they're lighting some stuff too.
Okay.
That's where you're seeing some of the smoke. So they basically knocked down the gate and some of the towers. They're just knocking it all down. They were left behind to knock it down.
Are there any guards nearby as well?
No, there's no guards.
Okay.
The guards are all over dealing with what's going through, basically what's behind you through the center of town. It's now heading all in all sort of directions that way in 180 degrees.
Okay, I'm gonna try fighting the skeletons.
Okay, there's 4 of them.
Yeah, there's 4 of them, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I am gonna, because they're distracted, I'm gonna surprise attack. And I'm gonna cast.
Well, they're not in a group. They're sort of distributed all over.
Oh, does that mean I can pick them off one by one?
Yeah,
Because they're all distracted.
but they're not standing next to each other hitting. But they're not. I mean, they're not all over the place. They're just doing stuff.
I mean, I guess I can kill them off one by one and help the town out more.
Jump on a rooftop.
Huh?
Go on a rooftop and just start.
You can do that if you want. You can do that real quickly here. I'll try
Okay.
to figure out a way for us to do that fast.
Okay, we can do that real fast.
All right. Okay. So you get 1 surprise attack.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the closest one to me.
Okay, so I'm going to say that 2 are on the ground and 2 are up at the top, and they're knocking stuff down at the top, and some are down, and 2 of them are at the
I'm
ground.
gonna attack one of them on the ground.
Okay?
And surprise attack. That's a hit.
What's the die?
It's an 18 plus 8.
Okay, I'm just curious. So you got 26 total.
5, 7, 12. 12 damage.
Okay.
I rolled really poorly there. And he gets knocked back 10 feet. Backwards.
Okay.
And I'm making sure I stay at least 50 feet away.
Well, this is going to be cat and mouse game.
It
This is
is.
going to take a lot of time. So, I mean, you're going
What's
to
the
make
movement
sure
speed of a
they
skeleton?
never ever get anywhere close to you, right?
Yeah.
Let's not waste time. That's a waste of time. Then. So, fine. You can knock out 4 and it makes you happy. That's a waste of time. So, because they'll come after you, but you know, I mean, you'll stay 50 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay. So having done that,
The hero.
but you notice that the you know the doors are down. It's open, and parts of this gate are like in a mess. So
I'm just gonna make my way to the Dasani camp.
okay, not a problem. You were there before, so you know how to get
I'm
there.
walking on sunshine.
Wait, I just arrived?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have you kind of walk up, and as you walk up, as you're walking up, 2 out of the sides of the forest, 2 of the dusk elves are standing and watching you, and they're not saying anything. They're just kind of looking at you.
I'm gonna say hi. I'm part of the White Rose. I think some of my friends came by already. I have this letter from one of them.
So they're just kind of looking at you, and
I think one of them is called N, Jiminy, Grutz. One of them is short, fat. One of them is tall, like looks like gray skin orc. One of them should be in like plate armor. And then one of them is clammy like a frog.
so they're just. I just wanted to let you see how far you went. See, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's
They're not
see how
going
far
to give you
go.
an answer.
So they just signal to you, and they take you over to Casimir's.
Okay, I'm gonna go over.
They're-
One of them's
they're gonna take you
ugly,
to
one of them's
Casimir's.
uglier.
So you're all
One's the
drinking your
ugliest.
tea, and there's a knock at the door, and Casimir will say, "Enter."
Okay, I'm gonna enter. Hello, my name is.
There you are, Lazarus. Where the fuck were you?
I was cleaning up the rest of the undead in town.
Good job.
How's it looking over there?
Yeah.
Lots of dead bodies, that's for sure.
Lots of fires.
Yeah, lots of fires, but the town guards finally got things under control.
Nice. Did Brian die?
So we gotta go back.
That's
so
Yeah, Brian Irwin was doing good. The town gates is completely fucked, so I don't know what they're gonna do against werewolves and stuff. If they come attacking.
You flex seal it.
Yeah, I want it.
Nice.
What is Flex Seal?
yeah,
Nice.
let's flex seal.
It's a
Grutz.
very sticky adhesive.
Very nice. Very well.
Where'd
very
you
well.
find it?
In a
He just
pond.
came out of his mind. So Casimir is looking at you, and he says, "You are Barovian."
Yes.
I know.
He says, do I know you? It's possible I know you.
Maybe.
Are you from this area?
Maybe it's Maybelline.
No.
Yeah, Ah, but you are from Barovia.
Yes.
You're not from a town.
No.
You're not from the village.
No.
I think I know who you are. I think I've heard legend. There's a legend of a man who walks alone with the white hair.
Mm-hmm.
And you're with them?
The Man in the Moonlight.
He looks at N and he looks at W. This one must also survive.
Okay. So
This one is
me and my
very
brother
important.
can die, and the other three
Like
we need to make
everybody's
sure
got to
live.
survive except for two very specific
Okay.
people who are more than allowed to die.
These are three are all important.
Okay.
This one most important.
Okay.
Definitely the most important.
Because
trait.
this
So
one
we know
will
who will
be
be the
higher on the list
sacrifices and the pawns.
to eliminate. Do you understand?
Okay.
He will be higher amongst once
Jiminy
Strahd
Carlyle is very
knows
high.
of him, it will not be good.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Anne a pat on the shoulder and say it's okay.
As Strahd
I
wants
will be
Tatiana,
the meat shield for you.
I
guys.
believe Strahd wants Lazarus.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe he does.
Pretty sure he also wants Jiminy Carlyle.
Could he
obviously.
be the
I believe he
reincarnate
does not
of
need you as much as him.
Katrina?
I think he does.
I got
I think he
feeling
actually needs to meet a little bit more.
I'm
Just a
okay.
little bit.
This is good though. This is good. Let me
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
you.
W's
This
gonna
is good.
look at Lazarus, and in
Yeah.
W's mind, he's thinking, is he the reincarnate of Katrina?
Is he?
Is he Tatiana? Grutz is gonna fuck. Oh!
Casimir, the leader. The leader. More like the bleeder. No, this one is of interest to Strahd. Just like Tatiana. in a
Okay,
way.
I'll keep note. Jiminy.
It's good that you have strong armor and strong will.
But you don't have
Would
strong
you like
claw
some tea,
armor.
Lazarus?
Grutz. Must
No,
survive.
thanks. I'm good.
I didn't think you would be thirsty.
Must live. Okay, perfect.
I would. What do you want to do now? I'm just.
Well, we need to
as
go get
DM.
clothes. So
Casimir
we're gonna go-
doesn't care, but
We're gonna go back to Vallaki to get our attire
Really?
to live to
Oh!
be warm
okay.
in
Can
Grutz.
someone identify my axe?
Oh, I have identify. W can use the identify.
It's a
potion.
war axe.
Is that it?
It's just a
Nothing
regular
special.
war axe.
Fuck!
Well, I wasted my
The
identify.
lady that became a bigger lady made the axe a bigger axe.
Damn
I
it.
want to war axe.
Yet you can ask everybody a question.
Yeah, but my other sword's better.
Oh, there goes the identify.
Fucking glue for
He,
nothing.
he says, you're going to go back to Vallaki?
Yeah, you said we need to go get stuff to stay warm.
That's true. Yes.
Is it
How's
Vistani?
it look? The Vistani may have clothing for you.
Yes. I was gonna say, it looks like Vallaki has a lot on his hands at the moment.
Okay, maybe we get clothing
Vallaki has
here.
a lot on his hands.
War's pretty good though. It's a one-handed 1d12 weapon.
Yeah.
In other words, Brian and Erwin.
Yep. They're probably gonna be.
It's up to you what you want to do. He said, I think
Okay, well, if you guys
Vallaki
could
may have-
provide us with stuff to keep warm, then we'll just go to Kresk.
Yeah, you should check with Vallaki.
Okay.
He says, Aragal is gone. And so is, I forgot his name. Aragal's father.
Aragon?
Not Aragal. Aragal is gone. And
Okay.
her father starts with an L. I forgot it. Sorry. Too many names, right? You probably could look back and find it. But anyway, they are away.
Okay.
They left yesterday.
Okay.
Do you know any of the other Vistani? I can come with you and talk to them.
Do you know a lady named Esmeralda?
I already asked
Yeah.
that!
He
You
doesn't
were
know.
paying.
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
We talked of Esmeralda, yes.
Okay.
I gave them some background. They can give that to you.
Okay.
Good question. Good role play.
Yeah.
You didn't know.
Yeah. No, like I was looking at.
Casimir's like looking at you guys like, Okay, so you can go to the Stani in the camp. They have some clothing that they can sell. They're willing to sell.
Okay.
They recognize that you're friends. So Arabelle is like, as they're talking to you about the stuff, Arabelle's kind of looking at them. So they have coats. The coats are normally hundreds of pieces of gold. So, because they're very, very difficult, weather, very difficult clothing to create. It's kind of handmade by the Vistani themselves.
Grutz don't need clothes.
So Arabelle's going to look at them and
But Grutz would like a new fursuit.
So I forgot their names. I don't have their names.
Not
But you're
that kind of
negotiating with
shit.
one of the men, and he says, "How many coats do you need? 5?
I want some pants.
So each are 200 gold." And Arabelle looks at him,
We got none of that.
and he looks at her and he says, 100 gold each. And
We don't
Arabelle
have
looks at
that.
him,
I used all my money on a potion that I
10
used.
gold each.
Okay,
And
we'll
she's
take
like-
it.
Yeah. So that's only 10,
Let's
20,
just want
30, 40,
pants.
50. Pants? Arabella's
pants.
looking at the guy. He's looking at Arabella.
I don't wear shirts.
All right, I give you pants for free.
Yeah!
All right. So, you get
Okay,
pants.
cool.
So the guys, Arabelle's looking at Jiminy and she says, "You want the pants? Because your pants are kind of freaky colors. Purple and
Maybe
red
red
and green, and
Don't they intimidate you? They're they scary.
they make me want to kill you. Everything will see you.
You know she was bloody with a fucking
You
knife.
know yeah. They make you so obvious. It's not even funny. Everybody can see you." She says, "Give him pants." And the guy's looking at you. He says, "I don't have pants that fit that." She says, "Get one of the lady. Get one of the women." So some old lady comes out and she's like all the women are putting their hands around your belly. They're kind of sizing you up. Some of them are, you can tell they're kind of digging into your belly a little bit. They're like enjoying it, you know. They're not stressed. Yeah, they're like,
Fucking stress ball.
so then it only takes one lady to kind of put her hand to about here for the length of your legs. So they go off and they'll sew you something very quickly.
It's a very special craft.
So you basically have coats, and they're made out of fur skins. Well, they're all wolf. And each one of them has a hood on it, so you'll be able to put that.
What?
You know,
Never
like
mind.
Moby's in the hood.
I'm gonna put past 10 gold. Give me the cloak. I want the hood.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. Okay. What do you want to do? And then we're going to break for dessert.
I guess we'll go towards Kreska now, but I do want to. I bought toys at Belinsky because I was asked to buy toys for Arabelle, so I'm going to give her the toys.
Who is it that asked you? For that?
Arabelle's father.
Oh, that's right. When you first met him.
So I bought her a music box with a raven on it, and then
So
the
she's
stitched
going
teddy
to say
bear.
thank you, and she's going to take the music box, and you see her go over to Hedler's hovel, and she's going to take it, and she's going to go inside, and she's going to tell you before she leaves. Though she says, "Come back,
Okay.
come back.
Yeah.
It's very important you come back."
We'll come back.
And she says, Helder says, 2-3 weeks for Anya. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you for saving my friend.
2-3 weeks for what?
For Anya to get healed.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for saving my
You're
friend.
welcome.
I was like,
I'll
die.
let her sister know as well.
She has a sister.
Yeah, and Kresk.
Oh, what is her name? Sonia.
Sonia.
Oh, I did not know she had a sister.
Yeah,
She
she
did not
sent.
tell me.
Yeah, she told me I need to go and to do
I
something
went
for
to
her.
see her.
Will your father let you go to Crest?
No, but you could take me.
Oh, I don't know if we want the wrath of
Look,
that.
look, I'm gonna whisper in her ear. You're already a fucking Irina. You're way better. I trust you way more, but we can't take two.
Jiminy Carlyle agrees.
All right.
Maybe her sister will want to come see Anya.
Yeah, maybe she'll come down.
She
See Anya.
says, hold on. And she runs into the hovel, and she comes back out, and she gives you a small ring, that one, Anya's ring. She says, give this to her sister.
Okay.
Let her know she's well.
I don't know if that was the right word to put it. Alive
She's
might be
alive.
the other one.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna make
worry
it.
her.
That's what matters.
Thank you.
If I could tell her she's a
So
peeled
we'll go ahead and
potato.
stop. So it's about 1 o'clock, okay, for you guys to set out. And so basically on the map, you're down here.
So if we went at a horse's gallop, how far could we get?
Well, we only got one horse, and that's a unicorn.
I can run faster.
Phantom Steed only lasts an
I can run
hour.
faster.
And I haven't recovered all my spell slots. so I can't get it.
I can hide in my ring. That doesn't weigh anything.
Yeah, Grutz can wear
So
his
we got
ring.
We got one horse, which is a unicorn, and it can
let's
only
go ahead
carry
and roll it
virgins.
for-
How many of you guys are virgins?
Jiminy, are you a
You guys
virgin?
can figure that out. As
Of course you
start.
can. Jiminy
If I
Carlyle
had a
fucks.
ring,
Can we roll and see if he's lying?
I know he's not lying. I made the character.
No.
Wait, what did he
I
say?
don't think you can get anywhere near the horse if you're not a virgin.
even if I'm in my dimensional space.
I would say it doesn't like it. It doesn't like anything on it.
Well, Grutz is faster
No,
than a
as
unicorn. Grutz is faster than a unicorn.
Yeah, if you want to go that route, it's
Grutz
fine.
can run.
The only person you have to worry about, I guess,
Jiminy.
is Jiminy, right? Yeah.
Jimmy's is W over. Well,
Not
W's
only is
definitely
Jiminy
not.
not a virgin,
W
but
is not a
he's at
virgin.
half speed.
No, Grutz can carry him on his back as he runs.
True. Jiminy could take
And Pickwick. Okay.
Yep.
Well, you'll have to carry W as well.
Grutz can't carry W as well.
I can just
That might be
You're gonna look
pushing.
like one of those coolie guys.
I mean, hold up.
These people.
How much do you weigh?
200 pounds.
How much does W weigh?
180.
He could do it.
But you got Pickwick.
Dude, how much does Pitwick weigh?
I'll have to check.
I can carry 600 pounds.
Yeah, but you'll have disadvantage. Come on. You don't just carry all that and be okay. And
20 strength is
suddenly,
beyond.
oh, I can't
20
do it.
limit strength is beyond the limits of a human mortal in this world.
Oh, I exhausted my spell slots to summon my steed
Let
again.
me see.
All right, Mom, if you're there, we're gonna break for. I don't know if she's gonna help us.
It's
Or,
Ice Queen.
bring the ice cream into the kitchen, she says. So that's in there. There's some strawberry. You guys want to help with that?
Okay.
Some chocolate.
wanna close it off for break time?
I'm sure Pickwick isn't going to weigh much more than 15 to 20 pounds. Yeah.
I think we might just need to walk. Or we find
Well,
a stray horse
Grutz's
in
walking
the
speed
town.
is already 55, which is nearly as much as someone's running speed.
I mean, how much space do you have in your weight?
What do you mean?
What do they weigh?
I'm gonna say let's just. I feel like that would be a.
Okay, hang on.
Because he's a construct, so he's metallic, so he's going to have some weight. But I'm just going to say it's like 50 pounds. There is?
Yeah, it's underneath the cord.
So you're probably okay, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can carry up to 600 pounds.
All right, so on the screen. Oh, let's restart.
We're up.
Ooh, we
Nobody has their hand up.
Yeah.
No, you can do it this time.
No, that's just at the beginning.
Just the beginning?
Just to make sure everybody's ready. I don't give a shit if everybody's right here.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you idiot.
Yeah, what do you do? All right, so I have it for me map. On the screen, we have a map of Barovia. It's sort of focused in. And you guys are in the encampment here, which is really more down here. Right? So you can see the little dots. Okay, so you're going to take off. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You guys have decided most people are riding a horse.
Riding Grutz.
Riding Grutz. It's a horse and Grutz, right?
Yeah.
Grutz is fast on a horse.
I'm faster than the
In
unicorn.
my ring, having my imp carry me, and my imp is going to be commanded to follow N.
Okay. Not gonna follow the leader.
I can't give commands inside of the
Okay.
ring.
All right, so you're gonna go back along the path that you went, and you're gonna go back to the main road, and then you know that Crest is to your left,
Yes.
right? So we're gonna go across this to this area, which is the bridge to the river, and you've been there before, right? You went through this way before to chase down your
The Vasily quest.
the armor and the sword. Who has the sword again? W?
And
And it has both.
yes.
Okay. He outfitted
And is the
himself.
lightning queen king.
He outfitted himself.
He traded.
Took care of himself.
Well,
right?
W's sword's better for W
He traded. He
because
gave,
his uses his charisma to hit, which is really good for him.
Okay. So you go and you cross the bridge, and this is represented by this bridge here that we have. And once again, as you go crossing the bridge, as you get to the other side of the bridge, you can see a figure, very tall figure, sort of coming out from the side. There's a little sort of shack that's there on the side.
Does that terrify like traders and wanderers? Are you like terrified of seeing this undead walk out of nowhere?
It's just his job, it's his job. So it's, I believe it's Sir Lingovich, and he's coming out, and he says, "Oh, hello.
Hello.
How are you all?
Good. How are you?
I'm very tired today. It's been a rough day.
That sucks.
What is the smoke?
Fire.
Yes, where there's smoke,
The town's being
there's
attacked.
fire.
Town's being attacked.
By fire?
No,
By undead.
Undead.
Is the evil one.
Yes.
Yep.
He is attacking the town.
Yep.
Oh, you must go back and defend the town. Are you
We've
running?
done what we can.
We've done what we can.
We
not
must
running
deliver
away,
this
are you?
girl to Crest.
No, we killed mostly everything. The town's just clearing it out.
You killed everybody in the town?
No, all the bad monsters, the undead.
Oh, I see.
Most of them are dead. The town's dealing with the rest of them.
Is the war over?
No. War against the devil?
The Strahd.
No, not yet. The battle one. We won a
So I have
battle.
to stay here.
Yep.
Damn. All right. Where are you off to?
Kresk.
You're good. You're going in the right direction.
Thank you.
Okay, there you
Have
go.
fun.
Thank you, you too.
I hope to see you again real soon. You become my best friend. All right. So as you are going along, the road is pretty clear and open. The sky is of course gray, and the road is fairly well worn with tread from tires and from caravans that come through and such. And you don't get very far, but you see a sign, and the sign says it's a signpost, and it's got four directions. The one you were coming from says Vallaki. The one going straight ahead of you says Crest. The one to the south says Berez, B-E-R-E-Z. And the one to the north says the tower.
We are going to Kresk.
Okay? So as you continue to move down this way, there's a big sweeping road ahead of you, and nothing is happening to you. So you're just making your way along, and it gets to be starting to become nightfall. And it's starting to get darker than you realized it was going to be. So it's quicker, because of course it takes longer to get to Berez. Excuse me, to Crest. I
So
think it was,
Crest is closer to Vallaki than Vallaki is to the village of Barovia.
A little bit, yes.
Okay.
But it still takes a good 12 hours
Yeah.
or so. And you guys got started at about 1 o'clock.
Yes.
So as you're going along, you see another signpost that comes up, and that signpost says Argenvost to the left.
We're going to keep going to Crest.
Okay.
Moving to Crest.
So now as you're moving along, the sun is going down after you pass this road. So it's
Off to
now
see the
becoming
wizard.
night, and it's getting dark, dark, dark. So also it's starting to get colder. So you've got your coats on, right? So you're traveling, and so as you're traveling along, you're starting to hear noises. You hear crickets.
Yes.
And it's all around you now. It's getting dark, dark, dark. And you can
Feel
hear
Wolf's Bane?
No.
Okay, never mind.
you can hear some howling of wolves.
Wonderful.
And they start sounding like they're in the distance, but they're starting to sound like they're closer and closer, sort of guttural. Yeah. So once again, you come along the road and you see, as you're moving along the road, you're now starting to hear noises kind of traipsing beside you. And there's you can tell that there's animals in the forest.
Yep.
And you can tell that things are starting to surround you.
Okay. Should we take go stay here for the night?
No, if they're
Okay,
surrounding us, they're
we'll
going to
keep
fucking lunch
going
for
then.
us.
Okay, you go a little further, and these things that are surrounding you are starting to get louder and louder. You're starting to hear breathing. You're starting to hear
I think we run.
growling. And
Yo,
as
yo,
you
unicorn can outrun
round a
them.
curve, there's
We can
another
outrun them.
signpost. And the signpost says the tower.
I don't think we need to go to the tower.
Wait, you saw two signposts pointing to the tower.
We saw one that said to the Berez, the tower, and then
Crest.
Kresk and Vallaki, and then we saw another one that said Argynvost.
Oh, okay, I know where we are.
And now we're where the tower is.
Yeah, we're close to the tower.
Do you guys want to sleep in the tower?
I think that's what we may have to do.
It's up to you guys.
Or we can just
I
make
can't
our
be
run.
the only deciding person here. You're the
All
leader.
right, people. What do you want to do? You want to keep going to Crest, or you want to stop at the tower?
So he's in the ring. So you're talking
To Irina, I am talking to
If
Jimmy.
I'm in there, I'm doing a long rest.
I didn't know you
Got a
needed-
decision to make.
Yeah, I don't need to.
Do you guys want to continue traveling in the night with the wolves surrounding us towards Crest, or do you guys want to go to the tower? That's nearby. Okay, that's one vote for the tower. What about you, Irina? What vote are you casting? Grutz is being generous between democracy.
She says, I agree with Jiminy. We should go to the tower.
Two
Okay,
votes.
let's do the tower.
And we'll be
3
able to-
votes, that's more than half because he's gone, so
She
the tower it
says,
is.
this area is known for big wolves.
Okay, we will go to the tower.
We'll go to the
We will
tower.
go to the tower.
Okay. So this is a small dirt road. It's not the same, obviously it's not quite the same in terms of like the tracks and stuff like that.
We're off
As
to
you
go to the
turn,
tower.
go through that, these eyes, you're starting to see more eyes, like dark red eyes are appearing around you, and these eyes are not down at a lower level, they're like kind of higher up,
Werewolves?
and there's there's trees, there's a whole bunch of them. So you're seeing a bunch of set of smaller eyes, okay, groups of them.
Okay.
Owls.
Oh, there could be owls if you mean them high
Or
up on the
ravens.
trees.
So,
Or bats.
Yeah. Okay, so let me do this. I gotta make sure,
It'd be like that old school
Something-
vampire movie.
because I've already shown you too much, as I always do.
Come on, that when you drop that page and it had like the two pictures on it.
We're already past that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is, I'm gonna run a video for you.
What?
What?
We should have saved the one girl, the one chick's mother, their daughter, and she messed her mind up.
No, she's fine.
We
think
kinda
she's
just
doing-
left
You're
her
talking
there.
about
Stop, I said she's fine.
We're talking
She's
about
just in the
Stella.
Yeah, we
house.
kind of just left her there.
Yeah,
forever.
Stella there. Yeah.
We did.
But her mother's dead,
And
so.
she's locked in her
Her
room.
mother is dead,
The
but
big lady
she's locked in her
that
room
got
in
bigger
a town
is
that's
gone.
getting attacked by skeletons on fire.
However,
And
Do you think they
she's-
attacked the Voctor's house?
She's
I
very,
think it's important to point out that Lazarus pretty much wiped out a lot of the bad stuff in the town by himself. He really eliminated a lot of
I'm
it.
just saying.
He eliminated half of this.
Except
I'm
for
just
not
saying,
the-
he probably missed like 1 or 2 though, you know.
Oh yeah, they're taking it
See, there you go. See, there you go. See?
So
See, I
what-
guess-
You still want him to be better
No,
than
no,
you.
she's dead. He could have saved her, but she's dead.
Oh, Lazarus?
Yeah, he could have saved her.
You know, well, I give him credit. He's the one that remembered that she was there. Okay.
Yeah, a little too late.
Well, better late than never.
You never know. She's technically in the
Well,
safest place.
I would say in this
Technically,
case,
technically,
definitely.
technically her
should've remembered
daughter,
a little earlier.
technically her daughter is technically at the safest fucking place. Where the skeletons gonna raid?
She's at least in her own space. She
Yeah,
knows where she's at.
the skeletons aren't gonna fucking raid the house that they were created in.
All right, so let me.
It's mojito. It's mint and lime.
Nice. Let me up the quality here.
Nope.
Zoom into the pictures of the
I
quality.
forgot that
Looks really good.
W has the head pet of healing.
He has the what?
The head pet of healing.
What's the head pad?
It's what I got on the Halloween adventure where you
pat
can
somebody
pat
on the
someone's head and they'll heal for 1 hit point.
Hell yeah.
That's a good one. Mm-hmm. That's a good one. Okay.
I forgot that I have it. I just found my little thingy.
Oh my gosh, that's too bad. That's a good one.
How often can you use
All
it?
right, I'm going to turn it on here pretty quickly. Here. So, I want to make sure I don't do anything stupid. So, the video is, of course, going to be running. It's going to be the daytime. This is going to be nighttime for you. So, I'll do my best
4 times a day or
to,
4 times forever?
4 times
Here
a
you
day.
go.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, this is, you're coming out of the woods.
I mean, if you add a windmill to it, it'd be just like the witch's house.
So, you're coming to it, and you can see ahead of you,
Is
there's
this
a
a wizard
little strip
tower?
of land.
Oh, it's on the
that goes
ocean.
out to it.
Or the
and
lake.
It rises up like it's almost sitting in the lake. This is part of Lake Zarovich still again. Coming down this way, it's such a big lake.
That's a cool place to stay
As
at.
you're looking at, you see scaffolding is kind of on the side. Mike! Okay. Okay. You notice in front to the right a small wagon. Looks like a round barrel type of wagon. There are some lights at the top.
Oh, hell yeah,
It's
free
shining
wagon.
brightly, and there is some smoke that's coming out.
How did you
Oh,
not?
someone's there.
Okay? I was just kind of kidding. All right, so this isn't repeating itself, so I'll let you watch it just one more time.
Why didn't you have the unicorn use the wagon?
Yeah, we could use the wagon, but we should go in.
Use the magical unicorn as a stage.
So
There's
you can
someone
see the
there.
gargoyles on
Yeah.
the side. You can see that part of it is in rubble. There's scaffolding around the outside, as you can see.
The gargoyles move.
Gargoyles look like they're very solid and very statuesque. Where have you seen gargoyles that look like they're very solid and statuesque?
When they attacked us on the bridge.
Okay, so just thought I'd point
I'm
that
gonna
out.
flip one off.
Okay,
See what happens.
you
Flips
flip
you
it
off.
off mightily.
It flips you off
You're
fast.
standing way back here, and I don't know what
Perfect.
that is.
Yeah, a date.
Dude, but I better make
How do you
sure
get
I
it?
don't-
Lost.
better make sure I don't screw something
You too
up.
can eat pizza and lose weight. All right.
Yeah.
You two can look like a god. Pretend like you eat pizza and lose
One of
weight.
those guys.
Yeah.
All you have to do is pay me $100 a week for these sweet workouts that don't work.
And a diet plan that I make especially
Yeah.
for you, but it's really just
And
the
a
same
diet
thing.
plan that says you can eat pizza, but you really shouldn't even be eating the pizza.
But it'll be like one slice per day.
So you're going to walk up to this. There's a little strip of land that takes you out to it. You can tell this tower is probably about 5 stories high.
Okay.
There is a barrel wagon right in the front. There is a front door.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to the wagon.
I'm gonna go up to the door.
Hold on a second. Let me get everything set.
Rookie mistake. The wagon could have good shit in it, and then we could just leave.
But you lost your
Or-
ability to knock on the door.
Or
But someone's at the tower.
Look, I'm
we
not
should
Roddy
see.
Woodworth. It's not that big a deal. Roddy Woodworth needed to knock on the doors.
Okay.
But
What's
the
with the-
wagon could tell us
I'm
who's
not going to put anything on the screen. I just want to use it.
the wagon could tell us who's in the house.
I say we knock on the door.
Grutz is gonna knock on the door.
All right, well, I'm gonna.
Okay, before you knock on the door, before you do that, okay. As you approach the door, you see on the door itself, there
Please
is
do not
an
knock.
image. There is what looks like a circle, and you can see figures around the circle.
And then it
Figures.
says, "Do not enter."
Do not knock.
Under construction.
Do not knock. Please do not knock.
Oh, I love puzzles.
You don't know it's a puzzle.
What has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night?
Man,
I was gonna do a fucking joke, but you just gave the straight answer.
I already know that one. Give me a
Yeah,
harder one.
that's the Sphinx riddle.
That's the Sphinx's riddle in fucking every legend.
It's man.
Technically, a man starts with 5 legs, 3 legs in the afternoon, and 4 legs at night.
What? No, it's 4 legs in the
So
morning.
fucking
2 legs-
confused.
It's just no, it's 4 legs
No,
in
I
the
made
morning,
a
2 legs
joke.
in the afternoon,
I
3
made a
legs at
joke
night.
that a man basically has an extra leg.
Yes, but not. But what about woman?
Why does he have 3 legs at night?
Because
A
at
cane.
night is the end of your life.
A cane.
And use your cane. It's fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
Oh, I thought it was for something.
As a baby,
You're on
that's
4
the
legs.
earliest of the morning, so
Okay.
you're walking on 4 legs.
Okay, what goes up and never goes down?
My dick.
Time.
I mean, you might need to be a doctor.
Yeah, it's time.
It's time.
No, I don't think it's time.
It always continues, always goes up, increases.
You can never
But it
reverse
never goes
time.
down. 2023, it's 2:43. Is there one?
Yeah, but eventually.
The
You look at
mileage on
time-
your
You
car.
look at time like that, right?
The mileage
It's an arrow.
Right, the mileage on your
Not
car
if you
can
lift it
never
up
go
and rotate the
down.
tires backwards.
No. Time is technically correct because time's always lateral like this. Yeah, it's
Hey,
always
I think
continuing.
the fucking
No
mileage
matter
on
what,
your car is
what-
pretty
what-
good.
Ryan, you're close to the.
I know it, but I can't remember it. I've heard this one too.
Your age? Is that
Yes.
the answer?
There you go. Age.
Wow.
I think the mileage on your car is pretty good.
I think the mileage
You
of
can
the
fuck
car is
it.
a much
You can
better
easily
answer.
fuck it.
Because technically you can say, oh, I can have a stopwatch that counts time. But you
I meant time itself, not a fucking stopwatch.
But time is
It's always
conceptual.
moving forward.
But it's conceptual.
Time is
though.
always moving forward.
We're just being hypothetical about this
Yeah, Michael.
puzzle. It's the One Ring, right? We just need the One Ring from Lord of the Rings.
Age is technically the time you've lived. It's always going up. Albert Einstein keeps getting a birthday, even though he's dead.
Yeah, that's right. Age is the answer.
But that's time. Time keeps going forward as well.
Me too.
He said up, not forward, though.
But you can argue that you. Okay, so let me really rally your fucking brain.
But there's like a bunch of stuff you can do with time though.
How so?
Like
So even if we change,
it's used to count
even if
time,
we
but you can
change,
reset that time.
even if we change those things, the time in and of itself, the 4D space of time, is only moving forward.
Dates.
Not in the black
The
hole
year.
theory, no.
The time of the year.
That's okay. She proved
You
me
can
that
never go
exists.
backwards
Go back
in
in time.
years.
Go back in time, Michael.
Yeah, but the concept
back
of
in
it that
time.
time can actually.
Go
I
back
think
in
there's
time.
Move
multiple
around,
answers to this, and
Yeah.
that person just wants
Technically,
that
then,
one
if you go
answer.
back in time, age isn't the only one that goes up anymore. If you go back in time to younger you went down.
That's right. Okay.
So technically, you can argue that.
Car mileage is
Mm-hmm.
the real answer here.
That's
You can
true.
rotate the tires backwards and it goes back, though.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't all cars.
Some
Does
people.
it? That's bad.
Yeah, some people freaking reset their car mileage to like. To try
That's
to-
illegal.
It is illegal,
It
but
is
people do
illegal.
it.
That's why you can't do it on new cars.
Yeah.
You can do it on old cars, though. Have you seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Sarah?
No.
He fucks up the car's mileage, and then they have to lift it up, and then they reverse the tires so that it'll count backwards. But then the kid accidentally kicks the thing because he's mad at his dad, and because it was going in reverse, the car shoots out of the garage and into the forest and destroys itself.
What the fuck?
That's nice.
Clearly, you guys need to watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Here it is.
He takes a whole day off, and all of that.
Wait, that's
happens.
what he does to do for his day off. Is try to set his car mileage.
No, he steals his friend's dad's car. He doesn't steal it. He forces the friend to give it to him, but basically steals it.
I mean, the kid steals it from his dad.
Yeah, and he like hangs out with his girlfriend. He just like skips school that day. It's a really dumb movie.
You think so? It used to be really. Okay, so who's going
It's
up
okay.
Grutz is knocking.
to? Don't knock. Yeah.
Okay, I'll wait.
Okay.
We won't knock
I'm
yet.
the one who knocks.
I'm the one who knocks. Jesse.
So this would work better, just to say, because it'll be more fun. Jimmy, if you go up to the door too.
Okay.
Let's all go up to the door as a group.
Jimmy,
go Yeah.
to the door.
All right. So on the door you see. Okay, I've only got 3 of these because
That's fine. We could share.
you can share. Okay.
It's time.
You can see this dial on the door, and below it the diagram.
Oh, it's the dial of Jiminy. Just like the
The dial of Jiminy.
There you go.
How
Okay.
appropriate.
Oh, I already know how to do it, I think.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
We have to dance.
I
have
think
to
I
dance.
think I already know how to do it. Okay, Sarah, look it.
Follow
Look
the
it.
dance in the order.
Yeah,
of the,
so if you put this over that, you can see it starts there, you press this.
Yeah.
Then you go down from that, you press that. Then you go up, you press that. Then you go over here, you press that. Then you go over here, you press that. You go up here, you press that. You go down here, press that.
No, you have to dance.
And then you go over here and press that.
I think we gotta dance.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
person.
dance movement. It just shows you what dance you
Yeah.
have to do.
It just it's the dance and it's.
I
the
thought it
order
was
you
like a
have to do.
button you press.
No, it's a dance.
Is this like the Ginyu Force
'Cause
song dance?
Yeah.
If you look at it, it's got 2 legs, arms, and a head. And a
Can
body.
you press
this
into
one
it is the big
first.
question.
And then this
The
one.
bigger question is,
No,
can you press it?
go,
And second. This
You wanna
one.
press into it?
Third.
Yeah, does any of them press in? I'm going to press the one I think is first. Does it go in?
This
We have to confirm the
Roll
rules.
20 for me.
We got to confirm the rules of the riddle.
This one. This one.
I got an 18.
This one.
Okay.
8. Okay, cool.
Let me check something.
I did it.
So it's either that order or it's in reverse because it could go both ways.
Yeah. It depends on where it starts.
Usually, I like to.
It's
think
left, it's
or
right.
Yeah.
Usually it's left to right.
That's what I would say. Yeah.
So then you have to do this, and then you have to do this.
Grutz will take it for the
and
team to
do
test it.
This,
Mm.
and then you have to do this, but with legs spread out.
It's secretly the Macarena.
Hey,
Okay, I got it
Macarena.
figured out.
Well,
But
Grutz
then
is
I dance.
no. Grutz is testing if you can press
Jimmy
into it.
Carlyle already figured it out, guys.
He wants
Come
to.
on.
He wants to be the one to dance, though. It out.
I don't know if Jimmy Carlyle can do the dance. Unfortunately, he can figure out that you have to dance, but he can't do that.
Oh, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Jimmy Carlyle is more ball than he's man, so.
Richard doesn't want to do the dance.
Why didn't you press it? I'm trying to see if I can press it.
Okay, so the door is locked, and you can't press it.
I told you it's a dance. I already know. You can do it in the movements.
Okay, so who's gonna do the dance?
Jimmy's a ball. Jimmy can't do the dance.
It's like fucking not dancing, but it's like martial arts. Like movement.
That's exactly how I figured it out, because they did that in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
So hold on, let's let Richard come back. You guys can discuss it.
I already marked which one. Michael, here, I marked 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but I have to remember it, and it's like.
She's got it marked on this, though.
I already got
We
it.
gotta make sure we put you on camera.
It's
It's, let's see,
5.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
I'm not gonna remember. I'm not
You guys
gonna.
need to plan this out.
I need a stick to hang this over. So I can
Or
put it on
you need
the-
somebody to tell you what to do. Yeah, you guys gotta figure out how you're gonna do it. And once you start,
But I'm not
you can
sure.
start, okay?
I'm not sure if I can memorize this.
So is
like this.
I'm not asking you, yeah.
Hang on. Let's see.
You're gonna have to, your team's gonna have to
Okay.
do it. So I wanna make sure we have this on camera, of course.
So you have to dance.
Yeah, somebody gets to do the dance, and the other people are gonna have to stand up and tell them what to do. Or her. I'll leave it up to you, I just wanna get one of you guys on dancing. And I have my cheat sheet, so I get to tell you whether you get it right or not. That's why you're gonna be the DM. All the pain and grief you go through, at least you get to do this silly stuff like this. Okay? Whoops. Okay, you guys got figured out how you're gonna do this?
Alright, so you want to do it since you're memorizing the dance?
I think what you should do is somebody should do it. Somebody has to stand over here and tell them what to do. Somebody has to hold the paper and help them do it. Because you can't do it. But I want you on camera. So I want to make sure you stay on camera.
So it starts with this one.
Okay, you ready? Yeah, I want you to practice it. You practice it, you won't get it wrong. If you get it wrong, things happen. Alright, I'm going to pull this back a little bit.
You start off by making an L with your arms and a 7 with your legs.
Okay, wait a minute, hold on. I got Michael on the wrong side.
Okay. L with arms, 7 legs.
Grutz is standing away from the area.
Michael, move over.
Who's doing it and what's happening?
I need to know what's happening.
This is.
You're practicing.
Madness.
It's supposed to be practice.
I think Sarah's
Because
doing
once you
it.
start, you're supposed to start. Huh?
I think Sarah's doing it.
She
seems
Oh yeah, but if we're
determined.
looking out the door, don't we are we able to see this?
Well, that's what somebody's supposed to be helping you by doing.
Oh.
Like, he can hold it out.
Here.
However you want to do it.
Hold on, because I remember it. Okay.
Okay, so hold on a second. Hold on. So are you starting?
Yeah.
We already numbered
Hold
one.
on. Okay, so. All right, hold on.
That's where it starts.
It does, but you're backwards.
Oh, backwards?
Yeah, you're backwards. No. The figure, she's starting backwards.
What do you mean she's starting
You
backwards?
have the wrong arm.
No,
I don't think.
No, you have the
Okay, I
wrong
didn't think that mattered.
Oh, so I don't know how to look from the door. If I see it this way, this is the right way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is the right way from my point of view.
It should be point of view, right?
Yeah.
Because why would it be?
That's not the way they're doing it.
It has to be the
Well, then how the
opposite.
hell are we supposed to know that without any indication?
This is how it shows me.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Why would you ever make something and expect people to do the
That's
opposite?
not the way they're showing it for me.
They're probably trying to say
Because I'm doing the one where it's like
They're
this.
showing me the way the door shows me.
But that, well, then if you look,
This from my point of view is this arm up.
I understand, I completely understand. But I'm just telling you that this is the
So we
thing.
can't do this because I won't know. I can't physically see what side this is supposed to go on.
So I'm gonna have to reverse you.
Yeah.
Well, how can I tell?
Yeah, I can't tell.
We'll give it a shot.
Yes.
Huh? How come you have two?
I have one as well.
Yeah, give us 3.
So
You
we
have
can
three.
look from the perspective that Sarah would be looking at it.
No, I got this. I already got it. So I know. I know how it's supposed to go.
It's good. It's like if someone creates it, you do it in the perspective that the person would be doing it in.
I understand. Completely understand. But this means I'm not translating backwards.
Oh, okay.
So, how are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? I guess I gotta go behind you. That's what I gotta do. Okay.
Oh yeah, technically behind works.
Yes.
I don't see why it matters.
It matters because it's how you get in. There's a lot that matters. Okay, I'm assuming you're starting, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get closer.
Michael, get closer.
Uh-oh.
I don't have my glasses. Okay.
You never have your glasses.
Okay. We all have to work on that. Not too tough, huh?
No.
Alright.
I mean, it just tell you the
I mean,
orders
if it weren't
figured
for
out.
me, you guys wouldn't have figured it out. Jiminy Carlyle figured it out.
Grutz figured it out.
What are you talking about? I'm the one who said it all! The fuck are you on?
What are you talking about? Grutz is the one who said
You can
it.
press buttons! I said
No,
you have to dance!
no, you said you had to dance, but Grutz said the order. Grutz got the right order.
I already knew that you had to do it in that order. That was
Yeah,
obvious.
Mike said it too.
This is all Jiminy Carlyle.
I just said that to get you mad. Okay, so you hear the click of the door. The door is unlocked. Now, do you want to go back over to the wagon? Mr. Phone.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at the. I'm gonna see what's in there.
Okay. Under layers of mud, this wagon sports a fresh coat of purple paint.
Sweet.
And its wheels have fancy gold trim.
Sweet.
A brass lantern hangs from each corner, and red drapes cover a tombstone-shaped window on each side.
I'm gonna look through the window.
A steel, well, you can't see through it because there's red drapes.
Never mind.
A steel padlock secures the back door. Hanging from it is a cheap wooden sign that reads, "Keep out."
I'm gonna knock on it.
It might be. I wouldn't do that.
You knock on the door?
Sure, why not?
Okay, you knock on the door, nothing happens.
I'm gonna knock harder.
You knock harder, nothing happens.
I'm gonna knock even harder.
You knock even harder, nothing happens.
I think it's empty, Mike.
Keep out.
Grutz is going in the open room.
But that makes it
I wanna
so
do one thing at a
obvious to
time.
go in.
Okay.
I want to do one thing at a time, okay? You can go in if you want. I'll let you
Do
go
we
in.
recognize the card at all?
Hold on.
Or
You
do
want to
I?
go in? You can go in the door. Do you recognize it? It looks like a
Well, we've all seen-
Asani wagon.
So it's not like we're. I don't think it would be Octavio though, because he has the thing that locks.
It's just shorter and smaller.
Oh, so it's definitely not Octavio. He has a tiger in his.
Okay, I'm just go to the front door of the one thing then. Seems pointless. Seems pointless. The Vistani are weird and they put curses on you for fucking looking at their toes wrong. I'm not going in their goddamn card.
Okay, it's up to you. Okay.
And then you gotta lick their wheels to get the fucking curse off, and you gotta count to 7 backwards.
Well, it definitely has all the paint and all the looks of a Asani wagon.
Maybe it's
And
Esmeralda.
they're assholes, so I'm not gonna fuck with them.
Okay. So, a flagstone floor is strewn with debris and a few old crates stand near the east wall. A torn curtain to the south partially obscures the tower's vestibule. So you're in the front part of it. Let me, I'll help you here after I finish writing it. A 10-foot square indentation in the center of the floor contains 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similarly sized hole in the rotted wooden ceiling. Standing next to the chains are 4 tall clay statues. They're around each of the corners.
It's another puzzle.
Either that or they're clay golems, which are pretty fucking. Any sort of golems are.
Troublesome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We could see it. That makes
So
sense.
here's the wagon.
Hey, I think that answers that.
What?
They have health bars.
Huh?
Those golems.
Oh, yeah, there they are. So this is the tattered area, and you come in here. I don't have you guys. I think it's okay. So there's 4 golems in the corners.
I think as long as we
Each
don't
of the
steal
corners
anything, we okay.
has a steel that's wound around it. You can see that it's a like a pulley system. So these chains go up. There's a flat platform here, and there is chains that go up.
Okay.
Maybe
The clay golems are just standing there. They don't move. They're not doing anything.
We go on the platform.
Yeah, maybe they raise it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand on the red carpet.
We'll have Grutz be the tester.
Yeah.
Let me do this. Let me get you guys. Okay, so
I'll
Grutz
test
is
it.
going to stand here.
I'll be the test subject.
You come inside, right?
Sure, why not?
Lazarus, you're inside, probably at the back as always, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we can't take Ravenlof. Okay. So you get on top of the red carpet area. The red, yeah, it's carpeted. Anybody else want to get on it?
I'll go on it. Why not?
Okay. So Lazarus gets on.
Lazarus the Bold.
Lazarus the Bold. There's only room for 4. So somebody might have to stay by themselves.
Technically, there's 3 people here.
Very large golems.
Technically, there's 3 people here.
Jiminy will
Fiddle is
take
also
one
on
for
it.
the team and let you guys fight it out with the golems.
Well,
Jimmy's gonna step outside.
Jiminy's going to step outside.
Jiminy
No,
does
let's
have
go
two.
after them.
I was gonna
Jiminy
say
does have two
I was
exhaustions.
gonna say Piddlewick is technically with me, so there are 3 people.
Well, he's taking up the same space.
We'll just let them go first.
Just the 2 of them?
Just the
Irina's
2
there.
of us.
Irina can go with them.
Da.
That way it's 3 with 3.
I didn't put Irina out. I'm thinking that I should probably leave Irina outside. Well, you guys would water with me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Should be outside of the wolves. Let her out.
Yeah, I don't see any wolves doing that dance sequence.
Yeah, to get in.
That's funny though.
Dancing
That,
wolves.
that didn't work out at all. That was tough. I thought it was going to be funny. Funnier. Let's just put it that way. Why can't I not find
Just the 2 of us.
Here we go. So we actually have now 4 people waiting. So do we want 3 and 3?
Yep.
Yeah.
Irina stepping up.
Irina's going to step up to the carpet because she feels very comfortable with the big, strong guy and the guy that hides.
I don't feel very comfortable with
Are
her
you out of
with
your
you.
reading?
Yep.
How did you get out of your reading?
I heard people talk about a tower and
Okay.
I went out.
Just kidding. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
How do we get it to pull up?
Pull!
Up.
Up!
Wingardium Leviosa.
as you say that, I got to go to something else that I've prepared.
And then we go down, imagine. Imagine if we go down.
How do you say it?
Wingardium Leviosa! Oh!
Okay.
Fucking elevator
So,
music.
as you say this stuff, the golems begin to pull the chain. The chain moves slowly. You guys lift up just a little bit at a time.
Bye.
Have a beautiful time!
Jiminy Carlyle's gonna wave goodbye.
Bye!
Oh, bye.
Have fun dying.
Keep pulling.
How fun not dying?
Yeah.
Raising up slowly. Irina's like waving at you all. She's like saying, faster! Faster!
I'm gonna tell Irina, don't rush them. It's not like they're getting paid to do this.
Slowly. It's just above where Jimmy can no longer jump up and reach.
Bye guys. Jimmy can't see anymore.
He's waving. You see their
Bye.
legs. As they're going up, you can look up Grutz's loincloth if you like.
No, I'm good. I'll look down.
You can look up, see
Whoa.
what's going on under. Is it true what they don't wear underneath their kilt? It's going up. The columns are all pulling in synchronized time. And it seems like this is taking forever.
That's okay.
They're pulling and pulling. These
Oh, imagine going up fit
each
5
landing
floors.
is 14 feet high. So they're pulling and pulling, and now they've just gotten above sort of like where your heads are.
My character's gonna look at his imaginary clock.
Yes,
And he's gonna go like,
the columns are just pulling. Nobody's doing it out of sync. They each grab and then they pull. And they pull. Now you're seeing them go above you. You can see their shoes, their feet. You can see Grutz's socks. He has nice socks on today.
Yep.
His socks are clean, right?
Yep. Every day.
So clean them off a little bit.
I'm gonna say they should have let Iron go on.
They're saying bye, bye.
Bye.
They still haven't disappeared into the hole that's at the top. They're just sort of dangling there in the middle of space. And the golems are each going hand over hand. And they're pulling slowly.
I'm gonna go to Jiminy. Do you think it's because Grutz is big?
I don't know. Imagine what it's gonna be like when I'm on there. That's gonna take forever.
That's him heavier than you.
Jiminy's gonna go up to the golem and say, hey, can you go a little faster?
I'm about 300 pounds in
They're
weight.
talking to the golems.
Yeah.
And the golems are just pulling at the same speed. And they don't seem to be saying anything. They're acknowledging you.
I think they
And
meant
as
the
long as you grab at the
capacity.
same time. So that the thing stays level, part of the piece of floor.
Yeah, I mean, that makes
It
sense.
stays very slow. It's going up slowly.
What was underneath
A
it?
little bit at a time. Down there is a flagstone. It's just stones. Flagstone, you can see. All around there is some, as they're going up, you can see there's some,
Barrels and crates?
There's barrels and boxes.
Oh, can I look in them while we're waiting?
Sure.
Okay.
So you open up one and you find some hemp rope, 50 feet of rope. There's
I
4
will-
pieces of those.
Take some rope. That's what.
What great fucking music to listen to all
And
you
another
guys.
one, there's garlic. There's 8 bulbs of garlic.
I'm
Oh.
taking the garlic.
No, no, Jiminy wants that. Jiminy
Okay,
needs that.
Jiminy can have the garlic.
Jiminy's eating all 8 bowls of garlic.
2 feet of chain.
Jiminy's eating all 8 bowls
Two
of
chains,
garlic.
excuse me, 10 feet. You're eating the garlic?
All of it.
All of the garlic. You're
8
eating the
bowls.
garlic.
Yes. 8 bulbs of garlic.
You're gonna let him eat 8 bulbs of garlic?
Yes, that's Jiminy. I'm not phased by it.
Right. There's in another box, there's 20 wooden stakes.
Hey, that's useful.
I'll take a wooden stake.
Starting to get the idea?
Oh, maybe you shouldn't have eaten the garlic.
Oh, you ate all the garlic. You ate all 4 pieces of garlic.
Well, at least I'm protected.
Jiminy, you want a wooden
Dipshits.
stake?
Yeah,
A wooden
dipshits.
stake?
Sure, I'll take a steak. Wow.
No, dipshits. You're gonna do what?
That
like
was really
it.
loud.
I'm gonna give Jiminy a steak.
You know, maybe we should try the scaffolding outside. Seems like that might be a little faster.
Forever. Something happened. There it is.
If you
After 3
right
minutes.
click it, you can loop it.
Yeah, I don't need to. It goes on for an hour.
Oh, it doesn't.
No, it
That was a
doesn't.
3 minute and 9
That's a
second
3
long
minute,
video.
9-second long
It
video.
goes on. What?
Yeah, 3 minutes and 9
You're
seconds.
gonna want to right click it and hit loop.
No wonder it did it. Here it is.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Okay, I'm taking a wooden stake. You're taking a wooden
Jimmy
stake.
taking a wooden steak.
Okay.
En's gonna hold on to a wooden stake.
There,
What else we got?
another thing has 4 flasks of holy water.
Oh fuck, I'm taking that.
And in another barrel you find a heavy crossbow. Too big for Jiminy, unfortunately.
I do not use crossbows, so I'm good.
Jimmy's gonna go outside.
You're gonna go outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb the scaffolding.
Okay.
You're gonna try and beat us to the fucking second.
What, like, I mean, it leads to something.
Uh,
And goddamn, you guys aren't gonna get anywhere anytime soon.
No, I can't use them.
Okay. So finally you see the group go and their feet go up.
Jiminy, I can see it's in the floor now.
What's in the floor?
Their feet.
Okay. But then we gotta wait for these dumbasses to let go of the
They
chain.
disappear.
And then we gotta go up ourselves. And I wanna see what's on the scaffolding. So Jimmy's
Hey, I
gonna go
think
see what's
this
on the
person
scaffolding.
does vampire stuff.
Yeah? You know what else is vampire stuff? Jiminy Carlyle. And none of this is correct.
How? You ate all the garlic.
That was obviously just seasoning for his pizza.
You ate all the garlic. Alright, so you guys come up to the second floor. The second floor has... Let me go to it.
Why would a wizard tower have vampire stuff?
I don't know.
Because he's in fucking Ravenloft.
Wait, I think we got the tower mixed up. I think
The floor here is sturdy, does not collapse when you step out on it. Or you can step out on it.
Yes.
Okay. It's littered with molding books of various subjects, many of which lay open at random pages.
Is there a
Time and
cupboard?
the elements have rendered most of the books unreadable. What?
Is there like a cupboard or a desk?
Um,
I'm gonna loot.
there is a... All the books here are non-magical. Within the southern wall, 4 feet above the floor, is a small alcove. Right down here in the southern floor.
Okay.
Here you go.
Oh, who's that?
Busty.
Busty.
Within the southern wall, 4 feet above the floor, small alcove inside which sits the bust of a middle-aged man. The bust is of exquisite craftsmanship.
Does he talk?
Who's it look like?
Huh?
Who's it look like?
You guys aren't there. You chose to stay down. So
You wouldn't let me go up!
Huh?
I would have gone up.
Could've gone up, Mr. Ram.
I was told I couldn't go
Grutz
up.
is gonna.
I don't know. You said it only fits four people.
There's only 3 people on it.
You want me to tell me? So whatever.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have my hand sit on the bust head.
Okay.
I.
Visible or invisible?
Invisible.
Okay.
Is there something over there by the bust?
I mean, I would have said hi.
There's a bunch of books. Most of them are illegible. You can't read them.
Okay. I'm gonna examine the bust. Maybe there's like a key underneath it or
Okay.
something. I'm gonna lift it up.
The bus says to you, "Hello."
What the fuck? What the hell is this? I'm gonna pick it up. What are you?
He says, "A wise man, old of age, built this tower.
Well, you would be old of age. You're a fucking stone.
One day in a mad rush, he just left. This happened following a visit from a strange woman. This woman I had never seen before.
Okay.
Hello.
Who's the woman? What does she look like?
Hello.
Hi.
He dressed in layers of warm clothes and said that he was headed for the mountains.
The mountains.
I asked when he would return and bring me more books to read. He simply replied, when it's safe.
He went to the mountains.
Was it Morden? Kaiser?
Then he left me one fine book called Yef Rickle. But it is not the book, right sort of book, it's a scroll. It is short and I have no idea what it says.
Grutz is a wizard. Grutz can read this.
I said I should give it handed to me.
Grutz. He doesn't have hands.
It's
Idiot.
I think it's part of that fucking portal.
I'm gonna grab. Where's the scroll?
He took it with him, only a small box. This he coveted as if it contained the knowledge of the universe.
Does it?
Universe's knowledge, excuse me. He has not returned since. That was so long ago I stopped counting after 100 years.
How old are you?
Older than that.
Okay. Do you know the name of your
From
man?
one of the books, please?
Wait, what?
Will you read me from one of the books, please?
Sure. What was the last book you read?
The one that's open on the floor. There's one
I'm gonna
that's
go pick it
open
up.
on the floor.
What does
I've
it
been
say?
reading that for centuries.
I'm gonna look over and look at the cover.
Oh, at last. Something different.
What does the cover say? I'm gonna
This
read
is
it.
cute.
Well, okay. I'm gonna go back to the pages and I'm gonna turn the page.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ah, at last, another page.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so bored.
Now you got the next century to read that page.
No, let me do more.
Who is the master of this tower?
I forgot his name. He's old.
No wonder you're 100 plus.
He wasn't here for a long time.
Was it Morden Kaiser or Mordenheimer?
I call myself Busty.
Busty?
You can call me Busty too.
Okay, Busty. I'm gonna look around to see if there's anything of note that doesn't look destroyed or tattered.
Ask him to repeat the entire page.
Do you know?
He should have memorized.
Do you know what eye cup means? Can you spell it?
I cut.
Eye cup. Can you spell eye cup?
I cut.
Can you spell it? Spell it.
E-Y-E.
That's not how you spell it.
I.
Okay.
C-O-P.
No.
That's I call.
Eye cup.
I. C-U-T.
No. Come on. You
Ask
gotta
him
say
about
it.
up dog.
What about up dog?
Up dog. U-P.
What? Say up.
T-O-G.
Up dog.
Up dog. You're not there.
Up dog.
dog.
So you're going up the scaffolding. As you're going up the scaffolding, roll me a 20. The scaffolding is creaky,
16.
and you can feel in parts of it starts to give with your weight.
That's okay.
Because you have a lot of
Carlisle's
weight.
at 20 dexterity. He can jump back if he needs to.
Okay, at one point on the first level, it feels like it's going to break, but it does not. Roll one more 20 for me.
Alright, don't worry. It's Jimmy Carlisle's a smart little guy. That is a 5.
Okay, as you step on to the next section, which is going to take you to the second level, you break through, and your leg is dangling down, and you're now all the way shoved down on your side, with your leg hanging through with a step, and the board is broken and it's falling down.
Alright,
You're kind of stuck.
Jimmy's gonna pull himself out.
There's nothing to hold yourself with.
You'd
You
fall.
kind of hold the side of the. What's your strength?
I mean, that's not bad. I think it's like
Roll against your strength.
11. Plus 1.
So you want to get lower than your strength if you're doing it like that.
Here, that's not your character sheet.
It is.
Oh.
That should be the same.
He doesn't
The
have
only
a lot
thing
of
that should be different
strength.
would be the dexterity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just pull yourself. Just see if you can pull yourself out. Roll.
18.
All right. You pull yourself
You
out.
get it.
Okay.
Great. Jimmy
Not a problem. So you can continue upward and go into the hole.
Jimmy Carlisle's going in the hole.
Okay. As you're talking to us, Jiminy Carlyle comes in. Would W or N like to try to do the same thing?
Yes.
The problem for N is he's got
Gigantic.
They're both going to attempt the same thing. So I'm assuming it's.
Can't you just ask down to the golem?
I'll do W first.
It's
Couldn't they just ask the golem
Okay.
down and they could?
Yeah, but those took fucking forever, so you might as well just
A
climb up.
15 for the
That's okay.
first one and a 12.
okay. You're okay. So W goes right up to the top. Anything. Well, if that's simple, he can do it. I can do it.
A 2 and a 4.
Fucking tell
All right, old fat ass himself. Immediately break the first, second step or so, and then you try to step above that and break it.
Okay.
So you're kind of stuck. Unless you can figure out how to pull yourself up. With your
Can I
strength
misty
a little
step?
higher. Yeah.
Okay, I'm a misty step to the
That's
second
fucking
one.
magic.
You can probably misty
Stepped
like
right
a
through.
wall.
Yeah, you might. You
I'm
could've
gonna
probably
do
done
that. I'm gonna do that. I just thought you would attempt it.
Okay. Okay, so everybody's up there. It's a bargain.
I am going to.
Hey, Chimney, there's a talking bus.
I'm gonna take out.
Named Busty.
About the bus.
Jimmy's gonna go up to the bus and start poking at it.
Okay. What's Lazarus?
I am gonna pull
You can poke
out.
at it. The bus doesn't mind.
I'm gonna pull out a scroll that has Yef Rickle on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna show it to Busty. I'm gonna
Okay.
say, is this the last thing you saw?
He says, I'm so happy all of you are here. Please start putting books down around and open them up for me.
Okay, I'm gonna start doing that.
He says to you, he says, what is this?
It's like a scroll that has Yef Rickle on it.
I've seen this before.
Yeah, he said he's seen your master with it.
Yes, he had it. You have it now.
Yes.
How you have seen my master?
His name
Yeah,
Victor.
that depends. What's your name?
No, what's his name?
What's your full name?
Is it
I
Victor?
don't remember.
Was he an elf? Pointy ears?
Was he a man? Was it a lady?
I'm gonna.
Kind of, yeah.
I'm gonna
What
take out.
what was his profession?
I'm gonna take out the book that has.
He was a wizard.
I'm gonna take out the book of all the scrolls and stuff that I stole from Victor, and I'm saying, is this your master's book?
I don't know. I don't recognize it. He says, a woman was here recently.
Was she hot?
Yes, and she was searching for the man that once lived here. She is beautiful.
That's right.
And she was very nice.
Of course
she
she
give
was.
her-
Of course she
She
was.
would read to me books from the library and
Did
tell
she
me
give you-
stories.
Oh,
Did she
yeah.
give
I
you her
fear
name?
something may have happened to her
I have.
because she has promised to return and she's
Is
not
her
here.
is
Well,
her
that
name
happens.
Esmeralda?
I think so.
Oh, I knew it! Knew it! I think something may have happened to her because I think her card's
Yeah,
still
she's
down there.
dead.
Her card's still down at the tower.
No, she's too pretty.
That's true.
If she's dead, open up as many books as possible.
Oh, I've already started for him.
Open more books, please.
I'm opening every single book in front of him.
Not long ago. Oh, the wizard could command magical armor in this tower. The command word to control the armor was the wizard's name, but I forgot his name.
What?
What's the name of the
Is
wizard?
there like a
that
desk around
fought
here,
Strahd?
or is there like?
I don't know. Look around. I
I'm
don't
all around. Is
know.
there a desk with
Grutz?
documents with
Grutz?
some written on it?
Grutz is gonna shout Mordenkaiser.
Good try.
Fuck.
I already said that one.
Jiminy's
I
gonna say.
sometimes hear wolves howling at night, but not all the howls are wolves. Some are much scarier. I fear it is not safe out there.
Who are other wizards?
Don't take Busty outside.
Oban!
I don't know him.
Jiminy's gonna say Rudolph Van Ritgen.
There is a book in the library about the wizard. I forgot the name and do not know where it is.
Did we not get the Van Richten
If you
book?
find it, it may provide
Morden
answers.
Kanan.
Mordenkainen.
No,
No.
What?
doesn't sound
Do
right.
you have a book on Van Richten? We forgot to
Did you
get
hear
one in
what
the
I
library.
said?
What?
I said there is a book in the library about the wizard.
What's his name?
I forgot the name, and I do not know where it is. But if
We
you
should look
find
for it.
If you find it, listen, you little shit. If you find it,
You're just a fucking bus! Grutz can throw you out.
it may provide the answers you seek. I've been trying to tell you. Not too long ago, a man came to live here. He was interested in vampires and the Dark Lord. He had a monkey who always made a mess.
That's Blitzky.
He left a
No,
while ago,
Octavio.
Oh.
and I fear something may have happened to him.
Oh,
I
is it
forgot his
Rictavio?
name, too. I forgot his name.
Does he have like a lion and a... Oh, I can't tell you. It's a secret.
He had a monkey. Had a monkey.
That's Rictavio.
So the book is in the library.
If I can imagine.
Jiminy's gonna.
I
The
want...
hall on the third floor was created by a lightning strike. The wizard was conducting some powerful magic. I'm not sure what happened, but I saw a flash of light
Wait,
and heard a loud boom.
So, what floor...
Let me finish, you
Okay.
dumb shit. I am not sure what happened. You must not have much brains. But I saw a flash of light and heard a loud boom, and the entire tower shook. Now talk.
Oh. I
What
know his
floor,
name.
what floor are we on? The second? There's 5 floors, right?
Yeah,
I
we're on the
don't
second
know.
floor.
This is where I sit for centuries.
Randolph the Pale.
Grutz is gonna go on the red carpet and he's gonna shout up.
No. Damn.
You're gonna go on the red carpet?
And he's gonna shout up.
No, wait for other
So-
people.
So you hear the music.
And it's jumping
and
on.
The thing is, the carpet is starting to move up.
And is jumping.
Ah!
Not a
Grutz is gonna
problem.
clap. Grutz is
Not
gonna
a
clap.
problem.
Jiminy's gonna jump onto it.
Okay, not a problem.
W's
Irene,
jumping
help.
on.
Oh, there's
Oh,
already
W's
enough
gonna
people.
help Irina on.
Okay,
Oh,
Irene
there's-
is going to cuddle up with W.
There's a weight limit of 4. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're good. Sorry.
I am gonna look at the books and I'm gonna look to see if
They're mostly in bad shape.
Okay, so nothing
They're
has-
mostly stories, and it's like it's just like fictional books.
So
There's
nothing-
stories about
Yeah,
tales
so
and
nothing
legends.
with Rickle on it.
No.
Okay.
No. So we're moving up the elevator up to the 3rd floor,
It's a nice view.
and
The
we're
rest should go
still
to
going up.
scaffolding.
And this music will be in your mind for the next week because we're going to stop here. We're already a little
Yeah.
late, and that way everybody gets a nice rest. And you're starting to put things together, huh? You
Yes.
having fun? Are you
Yeah.
getting, things are starting to happen now.
Yeah, I like
Once
all
you
the
got
wizards
over the
tower.
shit show, things are going to start happening here, huh?
Yeah, this is fun.
The mystery of yes, Rickle, or the face circle, is the proper term.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to get that.
What?
He's way ahead on something. Not even funny.
And you know what? I know this.
Thank you for appearing tonight. Everybody wave bye-bye.
Bye.
The dance wasn't as good as I'd hoped, but the elevator music is good.
And I know that I know there's 3 locations we need to go for that. And I know. I have a guess what one of them is.
What's your guess?
One of them is probably around Perez because it flooded, and one of the things is water. One of them is probably in the mountains since it's the mountain one, so it might be where we're going for the hills. And then the woods one, I kind of hope it's not the case, but maybe it had something to do with that druidic shrine at the witch's house that I was fucking around with.
Well, that's interesting. So, see, you saw Busty, but it was okay. It wasn't so bad.
Busty the bus. But then again, I don't know if it would be. What if Faye? Oh shit! We should brought with us to the 3rd floor. Would Faye Fane
Ah!
be like? A
There's
shit-
still time.
like that?